podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punching? When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him, actually he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
BoxingVoice.com.
So you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
Benavidez Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
It's the champ. Shannon the champ. With the fake champ. Vitaly Vitamin Klitschko.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'ma treat him like he's a C-plus fighter. I'ma dominate, I'ma dog this fight.
I'm talking about punishment. We're gonna punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
Hey, I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was hands title, he's a paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ.
He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'ma step on him. I'ma crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'ma crush him. He's a C-plus fighter. I'm an A-plus fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'ma dominate. This guy is flat-footed, swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
Benavidez Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice.
You got that.
Do me, what's up?
The best part of waking up.
It's TBV in my cup, champ. I'm doing great. Good to be alive. Thank the Lord. I woke up on the right foot today, Decided no mas. I'm going to make a change. Dumatron is activated.
I'm gonna make a change. For
yes,
the rest
brother.
of my life. Something like that.
Damn,
right?
the vocals, chiz. The morning was just real, and real bright for me, man. I just, said, you know what? Every day is a day to hit the reset button.
Well,
as long as you
resetting? Why are you resetting?
I'm resetting because Dumatron got, in a sense, deactivated, man. I got up to 245, man. It's been my highest weight in a while, in a long time. And I always promised myself never to get past 210, and I got past all of that, broke into the 240s, man. And I said no mas this morning. I woke up early. And got my 3-mile walk in with my 5-pound weights, and then I went to the supermarket, got my fruits, gonna start my fruits in the morning, carbs in the afternoon, and maybe some fish or chicken with some salad in the evening, man. And I'm gonna try to do it, not nothing fast, but who knows, right? Once I start working out, I lose weight more rapidly. But I just want to make a lifestyle change, something that I can sustain. We mention all the time the bumps and the kinks that we feel. So it's can't be doing it all crazy like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got to be able to do this the smart way, and I'm just gonna gradually implement a reasonable, sustainable plan. What do I mean by that? food and exercise, something that's, that's not gonna get crazy. Like, I'm not somebody that's like one of these super athletes and like our fighters that they go through these camps that, just every day, all day. Like, it's a full day of working out, it's a lot of time sacrificed into their sport. And, I'm not doing it like that no more. I'm not trying to turn pro or anything like that. If anything, another border wars, that's what I'm rocking with. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, man, just a way to just, sustain myself so that I have a longevity in my life, man. And today is just like, I guess the advice of the day I could give the TBV fam this morning is just, every day is a day where you can hit the reset button, man. Like, you can make a change. It doesn't have to be nothing crazy. Nothing ever happens overnight, unless like you win the lottery or something like that, right? But like, small steps, can lead to a big change, man. And small steps being like, if you want to lose a pound a week, 52 weeks in a year, buddy, 52 pounds, and you just made a slight change. You don't gotta do nothing crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm with this morning. That's just
The
positive
weight loss
vibes,
journey.
weight loss journey, and also just being mindful and watchful
activated.
what I eat.
What's been your most guilty pleasure? I mean, you got to have it every day because something's making
bro.
you weigh what you weigh.
I'm a sweet tooth, bro. I am a victim of the sugar.
So what is it though? What is the go-to snack?
I mean, it could be, a chocolate fudge ice cream, Ben and Jerry's, or, it could be something like a cookie, Oreo cookies. Those are real good. I mean, anything sweet, bro. Like a cupcake. I mean, I'm a sweet tooth, bro.
It's crazy. I don't have that issue. Like I don't do cakes. I don't do like I don't know. You just said something there like Ben and Jerry's. Like me, I'm a Snickers ice cream, so I'll do a Blizzard or a Sonic Blast out of Snickers with vanilla ice cream. That's my guilty pleasure. But I've pretty much cut the soda out since I've gotten down here. Yo, not yesterday, but this weekend I took my girl out and I had a soda for the first time in a long time. And
wow.
Only one. I remember what Mitty said. Mitty's like, yo, having soda is not the problem. It's stopping. Most guys have one. They can have one. So it's like, yeah, let me just have one 230 calorie, sugar, 30 grams of sugar infested soda. So, other than that, like, yeah, I don't be doing nothing else. Like, I don't, I got the M&Ms and I take, I've actually been very conscious again since moving to Florida. So I got the family pack in the fridge.
Man.
And I'll grab like 5.
And then another 5.
No.
Just
no.
Those things are good.
I don't do it every day like I used to. Really, again, man, I gain 6 pounds every weekend. Maybe this weekend I ain't gained 6 pounds because me and my girl went for a run on Saturday. But normally I gain 6 pounds every weekend because of the going out and stuff like that. But yeah, man. Did you listen to this interview with Brian Custer in the Last Stand podcast and Jermall Charlo, the WBC middleweight champion of the world?
Of course I did, champ. Of course I did. And man, my man,
in its entirety.
Man, I even went back just to listen to a few other things over because I kind of love Charlo's attitude.
I actually heard it 2 times, bro. I was up that early. I'm like, I heard it. I said, yeah, this is what we'll talk about. Scheduled to Sean. I said, you know what? Let me listen to it again.
Yeah, I was on my walk on the treadmill, man, when I was listening to it, man, and it was a combination thing I was doing there, but I was listening to everything, man, and it was just pretty dope to hear Jermall speak the way he was speaking, to finally, kind of put it out there on how he feels. And I mean, we could get right into it,
Really? What did you think he was putting out there? Like, what did you think he was finally saying that I felt like this was all old information.
Yeah, but
he had 1 or 2 new things there, I think, that kind of shocked me. The Keller Plant thing took me for a spin, like, whoa.
Yeah,
You
me too.
you think you could beat Caleb, and you think he's small.
He took even though you're right, you're right, you made a point there, and I was gonna go with it. It's true. It's some of the stuff we've already heard in the media, but like to hear it come from him, and him explain himself on how he feels, what fights make sense to him, what fights make sense to him, like the one like him fighting David Benavidez, and just basically saying that he has a goal at 160. Let me unify at least, he said. He explained to me.
Well, he didn't necessarily say let me unify at least. He's like, can I get an opportunity to unify like my brother? Like, are they gonna give me a chance to unify? That's how I interpreted it.
No, but that's the same way I just said it.
Like he understands that he wants to unify, but it's something that could be very difficult to happen.
Yeah, and again, he was giving an insight to what he feels is best for him. But another on the flip side of the coin, he said he'd take on any of them. He'd say he'd smash David Benavidez. We got a clip earlier this week, with the 4, the 5, the 6 rounds, but it was a little more than that. He told him that, he told Brian Custer that he wouldn't be able to take his power. He gets hit too much, And
he said that he's been facing C and D level opponents, you know what I mean? And Charlo perceives himself as an A-lister, and he feels that is just on another level.
He was even clowning him, man. He was like,
no, he called him a clown. He said Benavidez is a clown.
He said that he still had braces when he got his championship.
Yeah.
Like he was talking,
bro.
Know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. I'm a man, bro. I was like, yo. He went in. But the thing is, like, I wish he gets that opportunity to show his greatness for real. At the end of the interview, he insinuated like he's in negotiations with Triple G, or did you take it like that or not?
Nah, I didn't take it like that, but he brought him up and like, yo, like, what's up with Triple G? You're like, what?
Yeah, no, that was like in the middle. I'm talking about towards the end.
I don't remember any negotiation talk.
They even put Triple G's face on the screen. It's at the very end. At the very end.
What did they say? Remind me. I don't remember.
So Custer asked him, like, who you want, if no politics or something like that, and then he said, look, we working on something. I can't really say too much, but you getting it first. We working on something big. Hopefully my team could put something, could work something out, with Triple G's team. But yeah, and then Custer put the picture of Triple G. A lot of people are saying, especially Wayne. Wayne hit me up on IG. He's like, listen, man, do a show on this. This guy's contradicting himself, but I don't think that he is. I think he's just covering every aspect of it. So he'll be like, Andre had his chance, man. Bump Andre. Who is he? Nobody knows him. He can't sell out no crowd. This dude's been put down. I'll blow his mind. You know what I mean? And then so someone will interpret it as a contradiction because they're like, oh, well, would you want to fight Andre? And then he'll say all that, but then towards the end of the interview, he does come back and say, I want to unify. Hopefully me and Andre could unify. You know what I mean? I want that fight. It's a fight I've been wanting. Everybody know I want that fight. So he got two different energies. He's giving you, his deeply rooted feelings for Andre that have been, something that come from the years they known each other, but he's also giving you his immediate emotions of wanting to accomplish something in the sport and saying, yeah, I will fight Andre if they get the money right. So people say it's riddled with contradictions because, they're like, well, Eddie Hearn says he offered you $7 million to fight Andre, and he says they never offered me anything. I never spoke to Eddie. I only spoke to Eddie once on my live. True. True. All that could be true, but he messed up and said 7 million, bro. So when Brian Custer says, yeah, they offer you, say, he's like, 7 million, bro? Come on, man. We make that already. If they want to unify, they got to pay me. So basically, he's saying it's a unification. Pay me more than 7 million. But I thought you said you didn't receive an offer. But you knew it was 7 million. You knew it was 7 million, and you rejected it because you feel you deserve more for a unification. But you also said you didn't reject it because they never talked to you, bro. So which one is it? Is it that they didn't talk to you and you just going off the alleged $7 million offer that you didn't see, and you're saying to yourself and out loud to the public, well, even if I did see it, 7 ain't enough because it's supposed to be a unification?
That's how I took it. Right?
I could take that too. But I can see why.
But I get it. You're really reading into it, his responses, and that's great. Look, he said he'd fight him at the end of the day. He said some things about it that he is always saying, kind of like he throwing some dirt on him before he says he'll fight him, right? He said, what kind of pay-per-views he got? He can't do no pay-per-views. So he don't sell. He don't got no numbers. So it's like he throws a little bit of fucking dirt on him.
No, he throws salt on everybody, right? So like even with the Triple G, he's like, come on, bro. If I fight Triple G, they're just gonna say he was old. And
it's true though.
But then at the end of the interview, he says, "Man, I want Triple G, man. Hopefully my team can lock it in." Like, yo, bro, what's up with you?
He throwing motherfuckers off.
Stop saying Andrade ain't shit. Andrade been down, this, that, and the third. Then turn around and end the interview say, "Man, yo, I want that fight. Everybody know I want that fight. Ooh, I'm a lion." Like, what the fuck, bro? You just said you ain't want the fight in the beginning of the interview. Like he gotta. And it's cool. It's crazy because he's obviously trying, and respect to you, Jermall Charlo. He pronounces it Charlo, not Charlo like we do.
It's Charlo. All right,
Word
get it
is
now.
boy. He's been saying Charlo unless he was lifted, because he do look extra mellow.
Word is born.
He looks extra mellow, like he had a little bit of a motherfucking Merlot. Or what, you a wine guy, not me. What kind of wine? What kind of wine put my man in such a chill? He's like, listen, bro, I'm trying to be respectful. No, he didn't use the word respect. I think he said like, basically he said he was trying to be
cordial, cool,
a new him. Like, he wasn't trying to go off in this interview. So it was funny to see him try to refrain from wilding as much as he wants to.
Yeah, he had a nice glass of Cabernet Sauvignon. You know what I mean? He was chilling, man. Yeah, look, he also expressed, obviously who was the fight that he wanted the most. I think one of the questions on the last stand at the end of the show.
Canelo was the fight he wants the most.
Yeah, he wants Canelo, man.
But he's also got weird energy. And it seems like it's a not weird energy. Strike that from the record. But it's just like a worthless chase. But that's also why it reminds me about what he said at the end, when he's like, if I get this Triple G fight, they telling me it will open the doors to the Canelo fight. So again, I think him and his team are trying to get the Triple G fight. That's what it sounds like from there. Plus, Brian hit me up. When he dropped the little 51-second clip, he like, yo, wait till you hear who he's, trying to get a fight with. You know what I'm saying? And this when he dropped the clip, he DM'd me and told me, like, wait till I drop the real interview and you going to see who. So it didn't sound like he negotiated with no one except Triple G. Like, when they talked about Benavidez, he's like, come on, bro. He's a little boy, bro. He's a boy. I'm a champion at 160. Like, come correct. Y'all want me to move up to fight this dude that ain't got a belt, don't nobody know him. Like, I'm a champion. You want me to let go of my Canelo opportunity. I worked my way to Canelo, and I'm like, bro, you at 60. What the fuck are you talking about? Ain't no Canelo at 60. Ain't no Canelo there. And I get him. I already chased you to 54. I chased you to 60. Now I got to go to 68 to get you. Yes. Yeah, unfortunately. Because he ain't at 60.
Yeah, nah, he said, yeah, Canelo's already, he ain't coming back down to 160.
What for?
You know what I'm saying? If he's going to come up, he's going to come up.
First of all, listen, if Canelo fights Jermall, he ain't going back down to Jermall's weight. He going to make you come up. He going to have belts to put on television. He don't need you to go down. He don't need to go down to put your belt on top. He gonna have all his belts. They gonna bring him in anyway, like Zab do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he need to go for the biggest fight for him. And he said that. He said, "Yo, I don't want to be chasing this guy. You know, what about my fights? What about what I want to do? What about my legacy?" Well, then do that, Jermall. Fuck is you still talking about Canelo for? Like, he said, I could be like Bernard Hopkins. Do that. I will be the first one like, oh shit, Jamal's trying to break Bernard Hopkins' record and have 20 title defenses at middleweight. Do that. I don't mind what he said. Wait for Jarrett Hurd and all these 54-pounders to move up. Do that.
I like when he mentioned Danny Jacobs.
I did like that. I did like that. No, but the way he mentioned all of them is like, where Jacobs at though?
Yeah.
He like where Triple
was,
G at though? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he feel like they hot in certain people from him, man. For real. For real.
He had the energy, bro. And when he mentioned Danny Jacobs, I'm like, man, I was trying to remember, like, who did he talk to? Was it Jermall or Jermell at that one time?
No, it was Jermall. It was Jermall. It was Jermall that Jacobs said, "You ain't touching M's, bro."
Oh, man, I bet you he touching them now,
he
though.
ran down on him like, yo, you was looking for me? Exactly who I wanted to see.
Yo, listen, that's a great fight. I love that fight,
I'm picking Jermall Charlo at this point. I know Jacobs at this point like, Ness, man, you always hated me, but it's not true. It's not true, but I'm picking Charlo. At this point, I think Jacobs, yo, that Rosado fight deserves a rematch. And Charlo is no Jacob. I mean, Charlo is no Rosario. You know what I'm saying?
Put it this way. I mean, I wouldn't be arguing you. I think I'd take that pick as a betting man too. But Danny would be a real fight, like a real fight, and not only a real fight, but I think that a fight that people would really gravitate to.
I think Daniel's greatest performance in the last couple of years is probably his Derevyanchenko or his Julio Cesar Chavez performance. And some think the Derevyanchenko fight was tighter than I do. I don't believe it was tight. I think Jacobs did more than enough to win convincingly in my eyes. But some people don't believe that, you know. And King KO, I mean, yo, if Jacobs is a gatekeeper, that's okay. We've learned the definition of a gatekeeper, and we understand that a gatekeeper is someone that can get you a title shot. But he's a gatekeeper with a name and with a lot of money and accomplishments. So he's just not your normal gatekeeper. He's like a Danny Garcia type, or right under a Danny, because Danny brings a little bit more of a fan base than Jacobs did. Jacobs did a pay-per-view with Gennady, and it only did 170K. So yeah,
it's like the definition. We finally got to it. A gatekeeper is somebody that's holding, it's keeping you from getting to that title. Like that holds a position now. It wasn't like we thought before. All right, we got your mans in them. Next up, sports.
Oh, he in the building.
Francis La Mantis Queora.
What up, yo? Chicken noodle soup. What's good? He ain't even ready. Ain't no headphones.
He ain't ready.
Soda side. What y'all know about that? Y'all don't remember that. Y'all too old for that, man. Chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side.
Chicken.
What's up, everybody?
How you gonna say y'all too old? I'm the one that started it, man.
I don't know, champ.
I thought you were just doing the Campbell chicken noodle soup thing. I didn't think you were doing a chicken noodle soup with the soda.
Why would we be talking about chicken noodle soup in the
Campbell
morning
soup?
if we ain't talking about the song? Yo, did you watch this interview, bruh?
Huh?
Did you watch this interview with the
man
Brian Custer?
Yeah, man. Brian, shout out to Brian Custer, man. Always getting these athletes to just divulge or talk about some of the things that, they might not have necessarily done with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B Cuss, man. Jermall definitely put some things out there for everybody to digest and to discuss like we are doing this morning. And kudos to him. It started off really sticky, him saying vaccination and 25. So he's doing a good job of steering the boat the right way.
Let me jump in right there. That was probably the funniest part in the interview when Brian Custer is reading off the list of excuses that he made for David Benavidez, one after the other. Even Charlo
His face.
Even he couldn't help but smile and put his face down, bruh. He knew. He's like, damn, when you list them all off one behind each other, it do sound like I'm on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you want 164 pound catch weight. Plus you want a vaccine. Plus you say you really a 54 pounder. Plus you say you ain't a 168 pounder. Plus you said what this fight is, ain't nothing on the line. It ain't even for a belt, bro. It ain't even for an eliminator, bro. I'm the champ, bro. Like, yo, damn, bro. Damn.
You throwing him like, honestly, at that point, you're like, okay, can you stop? There's more? I said all that?
All right.
Word. At one point, I felt like he felt like that. For real, for real.
Yeah. But I'm glad that he's, you know what I'm saying, he's staying on his 10 and he's turning around. He's saying that he wants all the smoke with everybody that he's spoken about before, and anybody that they're bringing up now, he's about it, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but
he also made a good...
I was going to say, he did also let people know that he has options, which is good.
Explain.
With the 54 pounders coming up to 60 and waiting here and doing this, those are considered small options.
Okay, but which 54 pounder you think is moving up? Like the quickest? There's no one like that we've heard of, like, oh shit, Jermall moving up. Plus that's his brother, so what do it matter? You know, oh shit, Herb moving up, but he ain't, because we know that he's with K. Karoma staying at 54. So it's like, who's like really moving up? No, I get the plan and I love the plan because I love the B-Hop and I love, you know, the Triple G try to do what B-Hop did, and fucking Triple G stood at 60. He didn't jump up the fight war. So look, if Jermall want to stay at 60 and defend and break B-Hop, I'm with him. But there's no immediate 54 pounder moving up right now.
It's a bit of we had a counterpunch, by the way, but it's a bit of a hypocrisy because, I mean, if Jermall was to offer a 54 pounder a fight, people would give him shit. I mean, like, why would you offer somebody small?
We already do. He fought Hogan. He fought Brandon Adams. He fought Centennial. Those are all 54 pounders. Let me get to
CYP.
Yes.
Yo. I'm gonna say the Charlo stuff for the people who gonna say something bad. But I'm gonna tell you the story. I ran into this amateur boxer named Ryan Goldie yesterday in my local gym. He was in there boxing with a trainer, and I went up to him, was talking to him like, man, you box? He was like, yeah. You know, I'm an amateur, getting ready. We start talking. I said, yo, man, I know this thing called Border Wars, where, you know, you can get up in there, you know, and test your shit out. He was like, oh, you talking about that stuff with Ness? I'm like, oh, you listen to TBV? He was like, yeah. He was like, I said, man, I'm on there every day. Dude was like, what's your name? Man, I'm like, CYP. This nigga jumps up, starts screaming, running around the fucking gym, like, nigga, I know you sounded familiar, nigga, I love you. I'm telling you, the love people get from this crazy shit that we do every day, man, it's real. It made it all the way to California, Chino, California. Ryan, shout out him and his brother, listen to the show, and I just want to give a shout out to that dude and tell him, Ness, like, it is what it is, man. We don't get along all the time, but people do love the dynamic. And shout out to everybody who's entertained by this shit, because it ain't personal to me. This is what I do every day. This is the real me. I did want to give y'all that quick story.
Well, thank you.
Let's go, champ. You feel me?
Thank you to you, Ryan. Yeah, man. Listen, I don't take it personal, man. You know, deep down inside, only the good Lord knows that yesterday I wanted to reach out to you. I felt yesterday, I was supposed to have this conversation with the guys, but I felt like yesterday, this is how I felt. I felt like Wisconsin might be the location to have that CYP debut. You know, it's not our venue.
Like it.
For one, you know, that was a big worry of mine. For two, it's a bigger venue, which might tickle his fancy, right? Like he wants to be on the big stage. This is 400 or 500 people. He probably could sell that out himself. Yep. You know? And then he don't got to fight none of our guys because there's plenty of Wisconsin guys. And he makes that debut. That's what I was thinking yesterday. Just everything happened, and I wasn't able to have that conversation about which I thought. But we got another counterpunch from Mr. PBC.
Mr. PBC.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Did y'all see that hot boxing with Mike with Canelo?
I haven't watched it, which is crazy. I have not
Okay,
even
let me
watched it at
finish
all.
my counter though. So I watched it, right, and Mike pressed Canelo, asking him, who are you looking forward to fight? Who's the big top guy? Who you want to fight? And Canelo was getting pressed, so he started speaking English. I fight everybody. I fight everybody. Mike was like, "Well, who's that? Who's the guy? I fight everybody." That's my call, man.
I mean,
stupendous.
Okay. Let me know when your favorite fighter makes it to hot boxing with Mike, man. Just let me know.
No comment.
Till then, chill, chizzy, as Doomy would say.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Yo, so I think I was telling Doomy that I think he's in negotiations with Triple G based off this interview. Who do you think that's true, or you think no?
You're on mute. Oh, sorry, I thought you were on mute.
Call him.
Throwing the damn towel. That shit sound mad distorted. It's hard to hit. To
answer the question, I don't think so. I don't think he's
negotiating.
negotiating with Triple G right now. No, I think he. To be honest with you, I think that Okay, let me bring you back a little bit real quick.
So excited about what he couldn't announce,
I'm
and
gonna
then
tell you.
Insinuated Triple G. He seemed excited about what I couldn't announce, but yo, Brian, I'm gonna tell you this, it's gonna be something big. And he's like, yo, they tell me if I beat Triple G, I could get a Canelo fight. So who the fuck? What you gonna beat a clone Triple G?
Yeah, you're not lying. There you go. You ain't lying.
But who you think? Who you think? Because I'm gonna look for the timestamp. Fuck that.
I thought he was just throwing it out there, like just to see what the reaction was from Brian Custer. I mean, he at one moment he says that they're not gonna give him credit for Triple G, and then another moment he's like, I'll take the fight. So. I mean, it's really what the people want to see.
Because he's telling you, I don't think. See, and people calling that a contradiction. I think he's just telling you the excuses that he knows are out there. Like, he said, yo, what happened to Triple G? Where Triple G at? And then it's like, yeah, but people gonna say he old. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is what he said at the end. If I beat Triple G, I'm more likely to get a fucking Canelo fight. Listen, Mexicans alone will push for that because they already want Canelo to give Triple G the rematch. So now if you beat Triple G and get him out the way, they on Charlo's side to be like, oh shit, yo, you really scared of this Vato, right? Fight him, fight him. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we all gotta get in a position, man, and that's what he said when it comes to Benavidez. And after having him explain it, I'm with him. He explained the ducking situation. How am I ducking if I'm at 160 and this dude's at 168 with no belt? With no belt. How am I ducking? Then he says, he said
this is a business and it always will be a business.
Yeah, he did. And then he made it clear. But I'll fight him, bro. It just gotta make sense. And he told you what makes sense. He ain't say the money gotta make sense. He told you what makes sense.
He's doing what Plant did to him. Plant said, yo, you dropped the ball. Why should I double back when you drop the ball, man?
Yes.
Like, everybody's looking at David like, David, you talking a lot, but you dropped the ball, bro.
Yes.
You gave me your bargaining chip, man. What you over there woofing about? You know what I'm saying? He's still a talented fighter nonetheless, though.
I'm with you because, Benavidez, he's in a position where he needs a Plant or he needs a Charlo because they have titles. They represent big fights, so he needs them. And for it to make sense, he told you what makes sense, right? What makes sense is it for a belt? Are they going to put up a belt? He literally said that. Are they going to put up a belt? So he don't mind if they make a belt for this. Second, is it for an eliminator? And that's what I said like 2-3 weeks ago. You gotta offer him the mandatory position because that's what Benavidez is in. It's just not been called because Canelo just fought year him, so there's no mandatory. But next February, it's a mandatory. So this October, they will call it. If you beat Benavidez this year, you will be mandated next year. Now, you back in the same position. Canelo could just leave that belt and you fucked again. We know that. We know that. It is a gamble, but so the fuck is life. And he said that. I'm risking my life. That's what he said. When he talked about Benavidez, he used that term. I'm risking my life, bro. And he ain't got nothing. This boy ain't got nothing. So there you go. Give him an eliminator with a belt. Give him an eliminator with a belt. You know?
Yep.
Interim champion.
Bring out the diamond belt, man. Where the diamond belt at? Dust it off.
Interim, diamond belt, or silver. Mandatory shot at the WBC champion 168. Whether that be Canelo or Keller Plant if he wins. And either way, Charlo's chilling. But I think he did a great job in this interview giving us both sides so that he doesn't get clowned. So because he's like, yo, I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say Triple G. Oh, but I also know that if I beat Triple G, I'm a step closer to Canelo.
There you go.
You know, I know what y'all gonna say that Andrade, you know, has been put down. That nobody knows him. That he don't sell out. They ain't got no followers. But I'll take that fight. It just got to make sense. I want to unify. I want that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like. He mentioned the same thing. We already talked about what he said about Benavidez, and obviously with Canelo, he got nothing to say. He just could wait.
Caleb Plant was the surprising topic.
That was surprising. You're right. I'm glad you doubled up.
You guys go there. Can I ask you a question before you go there real quick, Caleb Plant? Alex, you have a brother?
Yeah.
So you've competed, and that's you had, brother. You competed against your brother, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, Jermall is the one with the belts right now. He's the unified. You can't tell me Jermall's not looking at that like, yo, I got to get unified, man, to be with my brother with all the belts. So I think that's also a driving force for him as well, too. Would you guys agree or disagree?
Absolutely. Bro, because he's big Charlo, and little Charlo be out here trying to belittle him like, yo, I unify, I started the YouTube channel, I got this, I started Lanzoni, like
I'm about to be undisputed if they give me the shot. So
yeah, so he trying to. I definitely feel like he trying to get some of that.
I think that's all in good spirit. All that's in good spirit.
Yeah, for sure. But
the competitiveness is there, and I for sure would like to see him unify. You know, it's something that a fighter wants to do, and it looks beautiful on your history, man. Come on, like that's what you want to do.
I love that they're more competitive with each other than the Klitschko's were. You know, Klitschko's were so like, you know, I wait for my brother to retire. I mean, I guess it's different too because they couldn't move into separate divisions and
absolutely
and equally do something. These two twins have a better opportunity being at different weights. It's fucking funny that Charlo in this interview feels like, yo, I could move down to 54. Like he out here saying he could move down to 54 when he was out here saying he couldn't make 54, and that's why he wasn't going to fight Julian Williams. Then when people clowned him, he felt like, yo, I'm going to make 54 to show y'all that I ain't afraid of this dude. And that's why we got to stop.
That's the money and the nutrition. That's the money and the nutrition.
He talked about that. Yo, he said, this dude ain't even got the nutrition right, man. He don't train like me. Yo, he building up that fight, but he said it. Don't nobody talk about this dude. And he called him Benavidez. He didn't even say Benavidez. He said, don't nobody talk about Benavidez unless it's when you bring up Jermall Charlo. How he said it? Jermall Charlo. You know, it ain't Charlo, y'all. Stop cooking him. This ain't no what is it? Charcoal. It's Charlo, all right? So let's get that shit right. But that's how it be, man. Remember when Vasily popped off? Remember when Vasily popped off, he changed his name to Vasil to Vasily. And Gennady did the same. He went from Gennady to Gennady. with the IY. Like
Gennadievich.
Yo, they like, yo, I'm popular enough to get my name pronounced the way it's supposed to be now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all mispronounced my name for a long time, but now I'm popping, motherfucker. Get it right.
Put some respect on that.
He all had the Gennadievich on it too, man.
No, he always had the Gennadievich. That's what the Triple G was for. But the Gennady, that shit changed. The spelling changed. The pronunciation of the Gennady changed. Just like Vasil, I'm telling you, he added like an extra IL to that shit. I'm like, oh, where that came from?
But everybody knows, like, with Caleb Plant, that's always been the fight that everybody wanted to see. Benavidez, Caleb Plant.
Yeah.
But Caleb Plant had to really put Benavidez in his place and let him know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a business. Like Jermall just said, it's a business, man. And you made a little slip in the business. You slipped up on your business and mine's tight. So I'm going to wait for you to tighten back up and then we'll get that popping. But there's no way I'm about to give you half of my percentage because you messed up.
But you know, that's true.
Let's talk about this Plant stuff, man. I got it because, yo, I'm with you, Doomy. That shit hit me for, I don't know. He was like, yo, bro, Plant too small. Plant know he can't fuck. Plant never had that energy when he seen me. He like, Plant too small, man. I'm
too
like,
small to be a 168.
I don't know about that though. That is a fight. I don't know what he talking about. I give Plant a good shot with Canelo too. We hear you.
Plant kind of big though, bro. Pause. I took a picture with him on my Instagram. He about 6 feet, 6'1". He just got a mesomorph type of body. His body is slender all the way through. He don't have like that endomorph type of body where he got the super wide shoulders. Even though he tall, he got a slender body, but he's strong. He just he a finesser. He don't have the power. He a slickster. You know what I mean? So I want to see him get some work with Benavidez too. But like I said, don't nobody have that energy for Benavidez, and I'm not gonna front. Benavidez.
What? You ain't hear this interview, man. He got all the energy in the world. He calling him a boy. All that.
That's cool, but I'm trying to see a scrap though.
Yeah,
so when you're trying to scrap,
his thing is this.
Benavidez, I'm about to finish it. Benavidez has a problem with diet. So when you slipping up, when you slipping up, like I said, that like you missing fights and losing your belt, but you having the chances to be the best that you can do it. They're giving you the pathway, but you're not staying disciplined. You know what I mean? That's all. Hey, I want to give a shout out, a shameless plug to Official Bamboo Leafs, bro. They not even paying me for this, Ness, but if you go on Instagram, type up the Official Bamboo Leafs. They got the non-tobacco, non-nicotine bamboo leaf, bro. And it's no nicotine, no tobacco. It's fresh, and it's kind of like a Fanta leaf. You know what I'm saying? From my Jamaican brother who smoked a real organic Fanta. You know what I'm saying? Or the spliffs.
Yo, man, just get a raw cone, man. Made out of hemp, man. Make your life easier, man.
Oh, this made out of tobacco.
I mean, you know.
I'm telling you, blood. This is. I'm just trying to put you,
you
on.
Want organic hemp? That's what you get.
This is organic bamboo, bro. It's no tobacco, no nicotine.
That's paper plane.
Yo.
Paper plane.
But
that's a Wiz Khalifa paper plane. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Yo, let's get into some more of this Charlo interview. I got some audio here sent to us by one of our listeners by the name of D Brown.
Let's go, champ.
That don't sound good, but we gonna go with it anyway.
Nobody knows him unless y'all mention Jermall Charlo. Who
told you he pronounces it Charlo? See?
They all do. Charlo, both of them. Charlo.
Knows him unless y'all mention.
Yeah, I think he got like a French last name, so it's gonna be Charlo.
Yeah.
Unless y'all mention Jermall Charlo. Who Jermall Charlo need to fight? Then y'all mention this clown. Nobody knows him.
And he's talking about Andrade, y'all. Andrade, Demetrius.
Whoa, that's
nobody knows him. Nobody knows him.
This is a remix.
Hey,
nobody knows
He made us a remix, y'all. Okay, D Brown.
Nobody knows him.
Okay.
Nobody knows him.
Okay. I mean,
nobody knows
them
him.
breaks a little bit.
Nobody knows
far
him.
and in between, but I.
What I have to say is, when do you think we can make that happen?
Soon. I mean, soon as your team and you get, your stuff together. I don't know about. I'm not a matchmaker, bro.
He's stuttering.
He's stuttering. See, and it's time to fight.
Yo. Okay, so he set us up. I didn't know he did that. He made his own remix and put the Andrade press conference at the end where he's like, "Yo, when could we make this fight happen?" But I mean that doesn't take away from the fact that Jermall Charlo feels no one knows Andrade, and it's really an excuse that I've been saying for a while. I mean, Andrade's been stuck at 99,000 Instagram followers for like 7 years. I think he just cracked 100 the other day, man. And it's just the truth, man. It's just the truth. Like, who knows him? Are they investing in him? They invested in Jermall. They put him on pay-per-view. But look, Andre got to 105 now since the last time we checked it live on the show. And,
let's go, champ.
So what does he need to do, man? Because Andre be out here, like, he's not out here a lot, but he try to be, I mean, as articulate, as charismatic, and as funny as he can when he is in front of the camera, to give the fans. What does he have to do other than fight? Really, somebody that's of name, so that the boxing fans can grab on.
He already fought names though.
So then, what does he have to do?
Just stay busy until he get his turn.
Nah, he can't just stay busy, bro, because he already doing that, and nobody can mention 3 of the names that he's fought in the last whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay, this is my job as an assistant to the gentlemen of the Boxing Voice. Y'all my big bros on the Boxing Voice. So I'm gonna say this. Sugar Ray Robinson went like 80 and something and 0 before he even got one title shot. Then you go a little bit more to the future. Marvin Hagler, rest his body, because his soul lives on. He fought a long time without getting one shot, bro. You have to. And Marvin Hagler, don't get me wrong, he was a dog, but he fought a lot of mid-tier names, lower name. You have to stay busy, bro.
Troy. Not to cut you. Hold on, just to add something right there. Hold on.
Staying busy and fighting 5 dudes nobody ever heard of is different.
Rolls Royce out here, and people was rocking with it. Like, what is Andre doing, man? Like, he agreed.
I'm gonna tell you what he's doing. When Charlo was an amateur, Andre was better than Charlo as an amateur. He was an Olympian when Earl Spence was Olympian. So you got to give him the same respect you give Earl. And he's a 2-time champion already, bro. Like, come on, man. What is we talking about?
Stop trying to put him in Earl's category by default because they did the same things when they didn't do the same things. He ain't fought the dudes Earl fought. And he ain't fought.
Demetrius Andre fought better people than Earl.
Man, you tripping right now, man. You bugging right now. I know you an infamous Earl hater.
Vanes wasn't better than Earl. Like, Vanes was an Olympian on top of being a world champion.
Vanes was never a world champion. He was never a world champion.
That's on your show saying he was.
Man, I'm about to go find that shit. Bro? I'm about to go find that.
You gotta chill, bro. I'm about to body you.
I'm about to find that. I don't remember Vanes being a champion.
Andre beat Vanes Monterosa to get the title, bro. We said that on her channel.
Who gave Vanes a belt? It was vacant.
Won a belt.
Look, no, it was vacant. It said right here on Box Rank. When Andre fought Vanes, it was for a vacant. So that's not true, man. That dude ain't had no belt. I know that dude.
It don't matter. He fought for a vacant title.
Okay.
Devin Haney got a title and didn't even fight for a vacant title.
All right, but let's move on. You said Vanes. That was a good name. I just said he wasn't even a world champion. But you throw Vanes, I throw Algieri. What's next? And Algieri was a champion, at least.
Yeah, Algieri was a champion, but he wasn't an Olympian on top of that. He was a kickboxer, bro. It's not the same.
So that means he defied the odds because the Olympian ain't even fucking champion up.
No.
Yeah.
Chris Algieri has done nothing since. And And Demetrius Andrade has clearly fought the tougher competition than the people that don't nobody want to fight. The Willie Nelson, all of them type of people. Like,
You from Ohio.
Fight no
You from Ohio. You from Ohio, so you got that Youngstown bias.
Willie Nelson also beat Tony
Harrison. I was live. I was live.
What is we talking about?
I was live at that fight in Connecticut. Don't worry about it. I seen Willie do what he did to Harrison. I get you, but that don't mean nothing. What you trying to do is create. You trying to create triangle theories, man. That don't mean nothing. Triangle theories don't mean nothing.
Triangle theory, bro. That's how you get a Tesla.
Hell no. Hell no.
That's how you get a Tesla car. You have to study the triangle.
Listen,
come on, man.
Listen. So now you said, what was your next fight? Willie Nelson, who also wasn't a world champion. So on Earl's resume, we'll throw what? Phil LaGreco? Phil LaGreco?
Absolutely not. I sparred Phil LaGreco, bro. He fight, man. Stop.
I mean,
you gotta chill. I sparred Phil LaGreco in Vegas, bro. He's trash. He's trash. And Miguel Diaz begged me not to smoke him.
I mean, Willie Nelson and Phil LaGreco, they both never been world champions, man. I mean, you know.
Phil LaGreco is not even on the same level as a Willie Nelson, bro.
Okay,
that's not even. That's not.
Okay.
Come on, Troy.
Okay. That's what he believes. Okay. So who else on?
Like I said, the reason why I use the triangle theory because Willie Nelson beat Tony Harrison, who turned around and did great things after he lost.
Yeah. Yo, you get credit for that. That's like Tank beating Pedraza and Pedraza coming back to be a world champion.
That's what I'm saying. So what are we talking about?
But Willie ain't even Lamont. But we going to keep the conversation moving. We going to say he's Lamont, who is a former champ. Know what I'm saying? We're just going to keep the conversation moving and say Willie's Lamont, who was at least a former champ. But I'm going to just remind everybody who just tuned in, this is Troy King, currently from the Bay, originally from Akron, Ohio. Willie Nelson is from Youngstown, Ohio, that was trained by Kelly Pavlik's trainer. What the fuck is his name? Oh my God, come on, that's all right. Man, what's his name? Jack Lowe. And Jack Lowe was infamous, obviously, for bringing fighters up and housing them and getting them shots on HBO, and he eventually trained with Willie, and whatever. So I feel that's why my Akron friend has a lot of bias. You know, there's that Jack Lowe, Ohio love. But we gonna again throw him a bone, and we gonna throw you world champion Lamont Peterson. To up
He was a 140-pounder. He was a 140-pounder. Demetrius Andrade fought everybody at his own weight class.
I know, but we comparing resumes. You chose to say Andrade fought
tough opposition. But we can't even compare that because if you're fighting people from a lower class,
man, get out of here, man. You losing desperately, man.
Bro, I'm just saying, like Demetrius Andrade never got a 47-pounder that come to 54. He never got at 60. He never went and got a 54-pounder. Then he actually went up to 68. I'm just trying to give Demetrius some actual peace.
I just wanna also remind everybody that Troy is a southpaw and Andrade is a southpaw. These are all reasons why he's capping for Andrade.
Yep. Capping.
Hey, I'm done. You got me, bud. I can't beat you. I bow.
Yo, but let's talk this Plant shit, cause again, that got me like, wow, he thinks he could beat Plant too. That's a belt.
You got the audio?
That's what I was about to say, man. That's for a belt, and does he see Caleb as you know, as a way to Canelo? You know, Canelo got to collect that belt.
He could definitely cut the line if he could get a Caleb Plant deal while Canelo's fighting Billy, then he murdered it. He cut the line. That'd be perfect.
I think then that name wasn't mentioned just because, man. That's a real deal. Way to go.
Was it mentioned like he's doing that next though? And if you're Plant, do you do that next? Like, do you fight a 60-pound champion moving up?
I think he just ran off all the names at 68 in case somebody came on and said, yo, you didn't say Plant. Yo, you didn't say this. He just said everybody's name. All the champs 160.
I think the point of view is that what's it worth to Caleb, right? I think Caleb.
To Caleb, they got to put it on pay-per-view for Caleb to entice Caleb. They're like, look, Caleb, Al comes and he's like, listen, Caleb, we're going to do you and Jermall on pay-per-view to further increase your leverage in that upcoming Canelo fight, which would obviously be on pay-per-view. You know what I mean? If you demonstrate that you can do good pay-per-view, you can negotiate a better back-end number.
That's two pay-per-view numbers, eh?
If him and Charlo go do 500,000 on Fox together, the winner now can ask for more back-end and more up front, really.
Hey, don't forget he joins an elite group, eh?
And they made each other popular. Let's be real, because if they go and sneak in a pay-per-view in between, May and September, that helps Caleb or Jermall. But for PBC, somebody's got to go. So I don't know if that makes sense for them.
And I was gonna say, in my opinion, I feel like that's rarefied air for Caleb Plant, back-to-back pay-per-views. If he gets, a Charlo pay-per-view, pardon me, and Canelo pay-per-view, that would be great. A lot of people not doing back-to-back pay-per-views. And if he was to double back and do a Benavidez, that could also be on pay-per-view as well, depending on the situation of the belts and all that stuff. True or lie?
Yeah, I mean, you mean Charlo do Plant? I mean, if he did Plant and turned around and did Benavidez, yeah, I mean, that's really making your own lane.
I'm wishing on
no matter where you are.
I couldn't help myself,
we got a dream, man. As boxing fans, that's what the boxing gods leave us, to dream and hope for these big fights, because it's so hard to really make.
So what else did you guys take away from what Charlo said about Plant?
No, that was the biggest thing. I promise you, listening to the segment of Plant, all I could think of is like, damn, I need to schedule some shit with Plant, man. I need to get Plant on here, see how he feel about Charlo out here saying what he's saying. But Plant is such a laid back dude. I'm afraid that it's gonna be an interview where he's like, man, tell him move up, man. Tell him get a fight.
You know what? If he ain't really like if that's not his next big thing in his mind, and it's not worth it to him, he's not really going to talk too much. But if there's something there, for him to gain, absolutely, I think Caleb will open up. Like, all right, he offering what? I got the belt. I'm the ticket to Canelo. What's
that's really the thing. He got the belt and he the ticket. You right about that.
Yeah, I'm the ticket to Canelo. You got to beat me now. Come up, beat me, and then now you cut the line. So you gotta give Caleb some for him.
Hey, I love Caleb, man. I love him. He got a good story. I want to say, man, shout out to his daughter, just no longer with us.
Hey, Troy, they talking over you in the background. Can't hear you.
Bro.
Boxing. Yeah, I'm about to get off. Hey, shout out to Caleb Plant. I hope he get all the success, and he will get it. But I still don't think he can beat Canelo. I'm about to train these fighters, these dudes. They huge. And next, you need to get with me, bro.
They amateurs?
Oh, I told you, come in the camera, bro. I got somebody who gonna fight on the Border Wars. This is Lamont Quarterman, Killzone.
What's up with y'all, man?
What up?
Another body bag.
But I'm bringing him down to 60
what is he?
on the diet.
Is he pro?
Hey, Zay, come here.
Is he pro?
Yeah, he's pro. He 3-0 with 1 knockout. His first fight, he thought somebody was like 30. He was in. This is Zay. He the big boy. He's like 20. How old is you, bro?
22.
22. This is the man right here. He gonna fight in Border Wars. How much you weigh?
Right now, like 205.
205. He coming down. He gonna fight at probably like 180, bro. 180. So I got some people in Border Wars. I got you. I'm training him right now. He show up every day, 7 in the morning. I'm gonna show you the rest of part of my garage when we get a chance. I'm really trying to build up some young men. So, get at me. I gotta get off, but man, hey, Ned, shout out to you. Get with me, because my people have the gas, the petrol. So,
let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
All right. Yeah, man, I would love to see some of his fighters up on Border Wars, see what they got.
Border Wars.
We got
That's
LJ
right, foul, sucker. Yeah.
Juarez.
No, let me take it right from the beginning. Real rundown. I got the lister. Ronald Finkley, shout out to you, champ. He says TBV double glove emoji. Then you got Gunner Forever, says Charlo in his 30s and has zero legacy. Hashtag fight someone. I mean, he fought Derevchenko, the guy that had fought Triple G and gave him the salsa. I mean, I'm pretty sure, panel could probably point out a couple other guys. And you got CY Page with a counter punch.
We got that.
And we got that. You got Super Mex. Nope. Says shout out to Mr. PBC for paying to cap. Ken Stone says, let's just have another 168 World Boxing Super Series to settle this.
No, because people won't join again. And then when the Callum Smiths of the world win it, they'll say they weren't number one.
They would. They would if it was a minimum 10 mil to join. They would, but that's hype. That's wishing on a star.
He definitely wishing on a star.
I'm wishing on a star.
7 mil, bro.
But Ken Stone comes back
bro.
around.
7 mil, bro. We getting that.
I know. Yeah, you stuck on that. Yeah, Ken Stone says Charlo don't want that Danny Jacobs smoke still.
Nah,
what makes you think that?
He definitely brought up Jacobs out of nowhere.
Yeah, Ken, he want that salsa still,
I wonder if that's the big fight that he might be getting since Keith Conley works with PBC. He got Derevchenko and Jacobs.
Nah, I mean, look, in my opinion, I'd love to see that fight. There's gonna be and you already know how the Charlos come through. And they come with that energy. They're gonna make Danny come out that.
The
that
thing
gentleman
is, Jacobs
character.
is at 68, so
they gonna take Danny back to Brownsville, Danny, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Show up, man.
Absolutely, Danny gonna go Brooklyn.
But the thing is that Danny's at 68, so why would he fight Danny? He ain't got no belt. He said Benavidez ain't got no belt. Danny ain't got no belt.
This is true. This is true, but it goes along with like a common opponent that Canelo fought. If he fought Triple G and beat on Triple G and beat him up in a better fashion, what would look better? Him beating up Danny Jacobs in a crazy fashion or Triple G? I think Danny Jacobs.
Yeah, listen, man, that rhetoric that is being like passed around is tough, man, because what you're saying is that these fighters who are on the level are not supposed to fight unless it's somebody with a belt. You know what I mean? A name like a Danny Jacobs or a good fighter like that. I think that'd be a good fight for Charlo in as a step towards, getting one of the champions to fight. Maybe they have a mandatory. Maybe they have another unification that they're all, tied up with. So you don't want them sitting on the shelf in their prime and wait for these big fights to happen. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them get busy, especially in their prime.
And circling back around to Danny Jacobs again, like that's a fight that, it's still going to interest people. And what you're trying to do is lure in Canelo, right? Canelo's always chasing that challenge. And if Charlo manages to, get rid of any of these guys in better fashion, that sends a statement, that tells the world, like, I can do this and look how he did it. So it just elevates you, and I'm one to think that Canelo's always looking at these things. He's always looking for the legendary fight.
Yo, fellas, let me ask y'all a question. I agree with you 100%. Dude, that was an excellent point. GGG and Charlo, who's the A side?
Man, Charlo, bro, all day. I mean,
GGG got two belts, man.
He got 2 belts, really? At 160?
That's why I asked the question.
Oh, I totally forgot he had belts. Like,
GGG got 2 belts. Like 4 pay-per-views. He's the A side, man.
Yeah, but don't you feel like he's kind of been like, in the shadow realm, so to speak? Like no one knows him right now. Like
still the A side. Everybody knows him.
So in the negotiating table,
bruh, you was just in the airport. Hold up, you was just in the airport and some random dude was talking to you about Triple G. Don't give me that no one knows him.
That's because I had the Triple G hat, and he was a a super, boxing fan, and he actually said he would check out the show.
But that's the point, that he was a random guy, was a Triple G fan.
But he also said that Triple G won all the bouts.
Triple.
But my
doesn't
point,
Ryota doesn't have a belt?
None
Ness,
of that.
Ryota doesn't have a belt?
Yeah, who's more popular, Triple G or fucking Ryota?
No, I'm saying, does he have a belt? Like, is it a legit championship? It's not like a interim title or anything.
Nah, he's got the super. He got elevated.
So Triple G only has one belt then?
Nah, he got two, man.
Okay, so Andre, the belt that Andre left and moved up to 68.
No, Andre got the WBO. Marotta got the Super WBA. Charlo got the vacated WBC. And Gennady got the IBF and the IBO, the other green belt.
With the IBO.
Yeah, he got the two IBs.
See, you got to make that clear, because boxing fans still not really trying to recognize the IBO, which they should. So you got to make it clear when you're speaking about that. That's all, because people are confused. You know what I mean? Nonetheless,
listen.
In a negotiation, Charlo can't offer the A side.
Yo.
The A side has to offer the B side. Correct or incorrect?
People can sit here and try to shun the IBO all they want, but just check the track record in the last year. Are people's pay grade not being raised? Did Sebastian Formella, can he not retire off the Conor Ben and Sean Porter fight now? Factor in that he beat Thulani Minge there too. Is the zone not using the IBO more and more with these female fights? Aren't they unifying? Isn't Amanda Serrano, didn't she just yesterday say all the belts that she's unifying, and at the end of her tweet says, and they're putting the IBO? Like, again, you dudes that never been in the ring, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. There's no way nice to say it. You know nothing about the sport. You ain't the fighter that's paying a sanctioning fee and that's calling himself a champion. And those belts, Formella all of a sudden is known to Americans. How? Because he took the belt from Thulani Mbinge or whatever, Mbinge. You know what I'm saying? What belt did he take? The IBO. What belt did Vic Darchinyan get placed on the map with? The IBO. Floyd had the IBO. Eubank Jr., IBO. Gennady Golovkin always had the IBO.
Woo! Let's go, champ. You feel me?
And again, for those that say it's not a real title and it's not recognized, WBO is recognizing it. Or rather, WBA is recognizing in Amanda Serrano's fight. They're unifying with it. Normally, they say they don't recognize it. We've had the president on here time and time again say, yeah, they don't want to recognize us. It looks like for the Amanda Serrano fight, Lou DiBella is making them recognize it as a unification. So, take it up with those guys. I could only report what they putting out.
That's looking at Triple G now, he fought back in December, man. Like, why does it feel like I haven't seen him in so long? It must have been because he fought
someone you don't remember. He fought a nobody.
Schmerta wasn't really like the guy that stuck out, I guess. But damn, it's only been it's about that time though already to start fighting. But yeah, he fought at the end of the 2020. Schmerta, and he defended him. All right.
I thought it was Shirley Menta.
Man, it's Schmerta.
Seriamente.
It's Schmerta, man.
Crazy, man.
Bro, come on, man. Who does he fight next? He gave us all the names, man. He reminded me of fucking Bob Arum when he just gave us all these names, for Terrence, and ended up being, Kell Brook. Like, which one of these guys he fights next? Is he really gonna go out and go up and wait, or does he stay and fight an Andrade? If the Andrade fights happen, like, does it happen on the zone? What's going on? PBC and the zone. I mean, when was the last co-promotion or a PBC fighter that fought a zone fighter or Eddie Hearn fighter? Yo, did my man freeze or?
I did not freeze. Jermall Charlo 1 hour ago says He ain't at my weight. I did my part in that. Go ask him. So they say he wanted more money to fight me, but he pulled out. He pulled out. Up, no check. I still fought that day. This is Jermall Charlo responding to someone on his Twitter saying, "Is Andrade a bad fight for you?" And the dude was from the UK.
You're on Jermall's or Jermell's?
I'm on Jermall's. Not
shit.
Jermall. Jermall's. But remember, he's the one that actually had a fight signed with Andrade.
At 154?
Yeah, back in the day when Andrade decided to fucking sign with The Rock after he had a contract. That's what Jermall was talking about in Last Stand podcast. Like, yo, bro, this dude got like 3 managers. So he begging for an opportunity. Yo, do y'all fools just listen or do you just skim through it?
Yeah, I heard that. You skim face.
Anyway, let's go out to the callers because these guys are done. I can see their energy is depleting them rapidly.
Call him.
No comment.
Call him Charlo.
Call him Charlo.
The things that y'all want to talk about before anything else we need to break down.
Oh,
no?
I mean, you was in La La Land, so I was letting y'all be.
Not La La Land. Waiting for you to continue. We finished talking about the Plant thing and Plant getting an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to take that fight.
Well, I'll tell you what we haven't talked about. We haven't talked about being in Atlanta July 31st. Latin American Promotions, BPE Promotions, live on the BPE network. If you haven't already downloaded the app to go check out Border Wars, do so. It's absolutely free. Check out the production. Let us know. We back in Atlanta, commentating by the Boxing Voice. Yours truly, the team. We out there. I'm in it. Yeah. Another cheap plug. Border Wars, June 12th is going down. Watertown, Wisconsin. Man, we got fights lined up. I got
The card's starting to take form.
No, it's starting to grow real big, real
fast. We didn't even get there yet.
Nah, yo, Show Kid Mario's official. Both have paid.
Yep. Yo, we need to schedule these Unguarded with all these Wisconsin guys, and also the dude Darnell. We need to schedule Darnell's Unguarded.
I've already been on that. Yeah, I definitely scheduled Steven Rodriguez, right? Rivera. I've been talking to him. I scheduled Smoke 'em Out Jay and Arturo. And,
yep.
You know, yeah. So we just scheduling, man.
So June 12th, man. Watertown.
Corey actually wants to fight at 47. So we're going to find him something at 47. I was trying to give him that Malik Johnson dude. So we'll find him something at 47. But it looks like DeMarcus. Looks like DeMarcus is going to take Malik Johnson. So that'll be locked in.
Here, Tank. Okay, Tank. Mario, come to Dallas for a week. Let's get you right.
Mario better come to Dallas for more than a week to get right. Know what I'm saying? Because Show Kid said he ain't losing. You know
Yo, Show Kid got another super chat over here. He said, "What's good, TBV? Shout out to Dumatron getting activated. Them sweets is like crack. You can do it, champ."
Yeah, yo, y'all need to link up, man. Y'all in the same, like, couple of hundred miles.
I linked up with Coach Myers already, bro, over here at Park Elite Boxing Academy. Shout out to Coach Percy, Vlad, the whole crew out there, man, doing wonders with the youth and a couple of other fellas out there, man. Damn, man, I forgot my man's name. I don't know if his name was Eddie. I know he's E. Mitz. Bro, he used to be over there with us at Glen Tapia's, bro, but he was so much younger. And when I saw him there, it was like for a second, I was like, holy cow. I was like, damn, it is him. And he used to see us over there, man. You know, when we used to go over there and do our thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool being at that gym, man. I got to start going. I got this weight loss thing going today. You know, I got to start going to the boxing gym, bro. There's something about the boxing gym. I went to the downstairs to the gym, did the treadmill, but there's just something about a boxing gym that it just now it's like engraved in me. Like that's where I get motivated. Like you know, seeing people punch the bag, seeing people moving around in the ring, you know, and the combinations. It's just different, bro. It's crazy, right? It's like it's already in you. Like that's what it is for me. So I'm gonna be visiting the gym a lot, man.
Well,
we're
gonna hold you to that because you've said that numerous times. Call this the segment of tough love.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on
Subscribe
iTunes.
to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
You know shit about boxing.
Let's go to...
I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
I know you're booing me because I whipped the fighter's ass, but you know, that's boxing.
On this side of the pond, we're serious, do you know what I mean? UK Great Britain boxing is on the map.
My God, I feel terrible. I feel terrible that I'm living your event free.
Oh shit. That must be a fake brotherhood talking about Charlo fighting Rocky Fielding in June.
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you, Coach Midday. Hello.
All right, what up? I just joined, man. I just see the title, but I don't know what you guys been talking about.
Have you watched the interview with Charlo and Brian Coster?
No, I haven't, but I just saw the headlines, right? Like he's moving up to 168. Is that what he's saying?
Nah, he definitely ain't saying that. He's just saying that, what the headline says, that, Caleb's small. He'll be
if they're small, that means that he can go there, right? He can be there at 168.
Because he contradicted himself and said that if he moves up, he'll be the smaller man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you have to hold him to one statement. If Caleb is small, no problem. Just go to his weight class and
he's
deal
the
with
champ
it.
he said he's the champ at 60. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be like Bernard Hopkins.
I respect that too.
Yeah, me too. He wants to be the champ. He said he wants to be like Bernard. He said, "Yo, why can't I be like Bernard and get 20 title defenses?"
Yeah, hey, I respect that too. He just needs to choose though. You can't just like call people like outside and stuff like that. Just choose one of the two. If he wants to stay at 160 and completely dominates and get all the belts and all that before he even considers going to 168, that's respectable. I like that. I like that plan. And let's go and get it, man. Just work for it. Right. If that's just a conversation, that's all I've got, guys, man. I'm just listening, man.
No problem, man.
Oh.
Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Rob from Brooklyn. Got his first win, turned pro. Know what I mean? Got that first heavyweight win. Rob in Brooklyn.
Shout out to you. Yo, we didn't get to all the super chats. Did we finish your super chats?
Doomy said he was taking it from the top, but he never took it from the top. We
Well,
want to Ken Stone.
LJ Juarez was next. LJ Juarez said, "Makes me happy that at the end of the day, they all want a shot at the king. Seems like their legacies are depending on it. Pound for pound, crown, Mexico flag." And then you got to hit him with this one right after that. You feel me?
We got Boston Gerard.
Boston Gerard.
Jared.
Oh man, he's back. And he says, okay, thought I had that up already, but I guess you just had the visual and I did not. Okay, bam. Boston Jared says, doesn't Benavidez represent more potential pay-per-view buys than Plant despite not having the belt? Can Plant help Charlo sell out Jerry's world? Benavidez can.
That is true. That is true.
Can't argue that. Jerry's world. I like the way he spent that.
Benavidez does, you would have to assume he can bring in some tickets.
And you saying Benavidez can do better than Plant?
That's what he's
saying. In Texas, yeah, and Jerry's, in the Allegiant Stadium.
It's 50-50 for me. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that was the last one on the super chats.
Ooh.
So who's next?
I don't know, man. I think Caleb got a little bit more pull. I don't know. I know the Mexican fans, Latinos are gonna definitely support David, but I don't know, man. I feel like Plant can challenge the ticket sales of David Benavidez in Jerrysboro.
I mean,
in Jerrysboro,
Plant has shown us that he is a viewership draw. Like, he does a million, but I don't know about tickets and
the reason why I say that, because I feel like the lead up to that fight, if they market and promote that fight, both fighters who speak very well and who are going to go back and forth with words, it's going to be something that you're going to want to consume. That's why I feel like it's going to do well.
Well, you mean Caleb Plant and
Charlo.
And Charlo?
Jermall.
I mean, again, like going back to Caleb, I think that he, for the most part, you've never seen him really too out of that calm state. You know what I'm saying? So it would be kind of curious to me to see how he would react to some of that energy that Charlo's brothers always bring. So, but I think I get it more from Benavidez, man. Like, I get all of that from Benavidez, guaranteed. Like, as soon as these guys see each other, it's on. So it's different appeals, man. But I gotta always run back to what Charlo says. What it has to make sense for him. It has to make sense for him, and that's what's pretty much keeping me from saying that he should just fight Benavidez. Like, why is he not fighting him? I mean, the ticket sales are there, all that stuff is there, but there's no belt.
There's no belt. Give me an eliminator. Put a diamond, a silver, an interim. Put something like that on there. You know what I'm saying? And then I think he'll do it. I think he will do it, man. But let's get to Coach Myers.
Coach Myers.
Yeah.
Well, we hear you in the background.
You hear me now?
We hear you now.
All right, what's going on? I think for Charlo, I think it all depends on what his little brother's gonna do, because his little brother, if he unifies, he's gonna move up, obviously. So, I feel like he got to make a move quick at 160, and eventually move up, because his brother's gonna be moving up after 1 or 2 fights, I'm assuming, and he's gonna want a title somewhere. So, I don't know. You got to unify somewhere. I think the likely option should be Andrade, but it is what it is. That's my call, though.
Yo, that's what. Thank you for your call. But why would with the likelihood of a Terrence Crawford, a Danny Garcia, a Sean Porter, a Keith Thurman potentially could move up to 54? Why would Jermall move from 54 with all those titles? Those are big money fights.
Yeah, but in the scope of him growing, just
not over.
Yeah, look, he could stay there and maybe make all those fights, and we've talked about them, especially the ones with Danny Garcia. But again, I think just referring to his physique and how he's been feeling holding that weight, does he want to move up already? I mean, he's unified. What else is there to do there? There are some money fights that he can hold off on, but he's unified already. Got to move up, move on to the next best thing. You already did everything that could be done in that division. You hit him with the jab of death. Hit my man Banana with the jab of death. Like, you could literally move up, take a fight with some of the 160 pounders and make your way for that run. Be a 2-time. It'll be just like another Jermall in there, but it's really Jermall. You know what I'm saying? Now Jermall, him too. I mean, he's saying that he could make 154, but at the end of the day, like, after you unify, what is the next best thing? It's the next division if you're able to do it. So yeah, go ahead. Call
him stuck.
Call him Mike from. Yeah, nah. And again, look.
So I got Mr. PBC. If y'all ready, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yo.
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingWords.com. From the fire
Canelo talking about he believes he can win. Go to my kitchen, get the sharpest knife, and cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PPC, baby. Yo, what's good? I hope to see Charlo go up, both of them. Hopefully they can get some warm-ups in, get a feel of the weight division, and definitely take on Kenneth Plant. I got Charlo beating Kenneth Plant. And Charlo also, and Kenneth Plant also losing to Benavidez. But I say move on up and take some Rocky Fieldings, take some Avildrums. Just take those lower level competitions. That's my call.
Yo, low level competition. Got to give them the yield drums. Yeah, moving up. If he were to move up, you do want that fight, right? That fight that acclimates you. So yeah, he needs to, if he's gonna move up and take that risk, Yo, I guess it's a two-sided coin, I guess, in his mind. Yeah.
Jermall is in shape. Jermall doesn't look like he's struggling to me to hold 54 at all. So there's, what I'm saying, there's fights there to be had. There's money to be made. I don't see why he would make that move, but just so suddenly to go start over collecting belts in another division, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why his brother moved up because the fights is in the other division. So why would you move to a division where they're, you know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense to me when you're in the driver's seat at 54 to just get out the driver's seat, give somebody else the keys to go jump in the passenger seat in another car. But that's just me.
Call you Grand Theft Auto. Yo, the heavy-handed edition says contributions to the family 100. Shout out to you, the heavy-handed edition. Appreciate y'all and y'all support, man. TBV fam. All the way. Count Drago says Castano, Hurd, Lara, Harrison, all good fights at 54. Absolutely, that's what Francis was referring to. There's still a hell of fights that can be made at 54, right?
I think it was March 15th when I did that episode, and I was like, yo, Devin Haney and Charlo was on a live, and Charlo said to Haney that he got off the phone with Al, and Al told him Triple G ain't want no smoke right now.
He ain't want no.
So back then I thought they was negotiating. Now he does this interview with Custer and further insinuates that it could be Triple G, because Triple G obviously is that ladder to Canelo, common opponent. He used the word common opponent. And now the producer's telling me that somewhere, he tried to send me the audio, I cannot figure out what it is. But the producer's telling me now that Eddie is saying Triple G negotiates his fights, Eddie only promotes the event. So if that's true, that further means that, Triple G can definitely come into a financial agreement with Charlo and his team, and then Eddie just comes in as, co-promoter, promoter, whatever the case may be. So I don't know. I think that Triple G option is an option, man. We've seen Coppinger report that they offered Triple G big money for that fight in the past, and he didn't take it. So maybe they continue to try to entice him with certain zeros.
Does it do huge numbers? I think it does.
I hope, man. I don't know what I see. The thing is, the Triple G's probably gonna want to be such of an A side that they won't leave this in Dallas. Now the fact that or Texas, but now the fact that only Texas is really open gives Jermall more leverage to bring that fight to Texas. Triple G has a very good relationship with Jerry Jones. We all know that. Jerry Jones loves Triple G. So it could be this fight, man. It could seriously be this fight, and that's why he smiled in that interview. You got to go watch Custer's interview. At the end, he's very excited to give Custer the exclusive that he allegedly can't give out, and isn't confirming, but definitely insinuates. And Custer further insinuates by during that particular portion of the interview, uploading the picture of Triple G to float right there, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty obvious, We'll see, does it pan out, right? James Payne Lethal, listening or you rocking out?
Came to bring the pain.
What up, TVV? Good morning. I hope y'all can hear me. I'll make it quick. Yeah, I'll make it quick. Man, it'll be a good day when the Charlos can have a fight and give their brother the night off. That means the opponent that they fighting is that good. So, we waiting on the day when I can see one of the Charlos and not both of them. And then on the side note, I want to give a special shout out to my friend the Slip Bag for popping me in the fucking face and showing me that I need to be more fluid and more slick when I'm on that Slip Bag. I also want to give a shout out to the Double N Bag for showing me that timing and accuracy is essential in this sweet science. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to the Speed Bag for showing me I need that rhythm. You know what I'm saying? If you can't dance, you can't dance. So I got to learn how to dance with rhythm. So I appreciate it. Shout out to TVV. Keep holding it down. Much love, James Payne Lee.
All right. It's funny because I was on that Double M Bag yesterday. I kind of hate it, man. But it got fun when I was able to time the 1, 2, 3, like, and able to do the 1, 2, 3 on a double end, like 2 times back to back or 3 times back to back. Actually hit 1, 2, 3 on the double end. That's pretty, for me. It was like hard, and then I was rocking it, and it was okay. Okay, so I hear you, James. James coming for that heavyweight division. He gonna wait till he absolutely ready. He gonna do a Keem. That's what Keem did. Keem signed up like 4 years ago and then finally fought this year or last year. Keem, you available?
Keem the Dream.
Keem, is you available? Keem got the most intros of all. What's this one? That's one. Then you got this.
You got Deontay Wilder, who's one of the craziest heavyweight knockout artists.
Then you got this one.
I opened the door for audiences and all of sports to go back to the way it was. I opened the door for audiences and all of sports to go back to the way it was in Jesus' name.
Then he got this
one. So I'm here to tell Errol Spence, I want you next, baby. Let's get it on.
And then he got this one. But he also got this one.
Wait a minute. You say you know boxing?
Yeah. What is it? Maybe I don't know.
Tell me what a pull counter is.
Pull counter? I've never heard that term before. That must have been your term. You must have been big.
That's my favorite,
Hey,
though, right
you
there.
You don't know shit about boxing.
That's my favorite right there, though. When Floyd just laugh at him like, yo, King Born, what up? You available?
King Born.
We missed Born at this one, man. Where we at, man?
Damn, King Born.
We missed you at this one, man.
We ain't hear you.
He checked the truck route. He checked the truck route. He couldn't drive up Price Boulevard with the big rig.
When you see old 30 bastards form a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your.
Peace, yo. Y'all hear me? Listen, man. I'ma set it off on Francis. You my man, Francis, but I say the fix is in with Stainless. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Wait. So you scored it for Stainless?
I scored the first round was Francis. Second round, the last two could have been all right, second round was Stainless, and the last two could have been up and up. I'm just playing with that. You know what I mean? Francis still my man on Next Up. Box Talk gave you the plug. I think Watertown is going to be huge, y'all. Let's get to my man Charlo. Charlo is what, 31?
He got to do something, man. Yo, shout to Sony. Sony said it best. He said after Canelo beat, I don't think Canelo going to beat Billy Joe, but after he beat him, if he do beat Billy Joe, he think that Charlo is played a fool. He the weakest one in the division. That's why he ain't gonna call out Benavidez or Caleb Plant. You know what I mean? So let's see May 8th if Canelo, Sal Alvarez call out Charlo. But Charlo got to do something. Everybody got to do something, man. You got to fight somebody, dog. You got to get it popping. And, yo, you got to do a special on Tank Davis, man. He might get 7 years for running off and injuring 4 people. He got 14 counts, man. He got indicted last night. You know what I mean? So we got to see what's going on with that. Yo, you going to do a live fight chat or you on that Florida shit, Ness? Just chill this weekend,
it ain't
man.
me, bro. Listen to me. I got the work ethic of a lion. Okay, it's these dudes, man. Straight up. Look. This how much.
That's a forest. Say a lion.
Listen. This how much you know. This how much you and I kinetically connected without you saying that shit. And I just made that up if I said the wrong word. While you said that shit. While you said that, I literally text them at 10:41 saying, y'all free for another show? Because I got shit. I'm always ready. You see, I did 3 shows yesterday. I would do 3 every day if they was around. They ducking this work, man.
You did the load too. I got you.
Huh?
Yo, what's going on? Who next? Shout out to Born. You should have missed. You should have been there in Florida, man. That was dope. The house was rocking. I ain't gonna lie. Kid Kelly boxing and fitness was rocking, man.
Yeah. That shit was all right. It was all right, man.
But now we taking the show to Watertown, Wisconsin, man.
Agua Town, baby. Agua Town where it's going down. And we looking for fighters, man. We looking for a few good men, man, to put it down. You know what I mean? See what they want to do. You know? We got some fights too, man. Our good friend Corey Frank is back. Showcase the talents. You don't want to miss that. And if you do, click it. If you can't get a ticket, don't forget to click it. BPE app. So far it's free though. So far it's free, man. You never know when that paywall opens up. We got Majimbe. What up?
Maimbe.
Let's go, champ.
No,
you feel me?
He on an 8-mile run.
Yeah, I'm just listening, Ness. I'm good.
No, I hear you on the treadmill doing a 50-mile run. CYP.
Yo. I look at it like this. When my man Ward and Kovalev fought, both of them were more popular than David Benavidez and Charlo. All the hardcore fans wanted it. I wanted it. I watched it. I bought it. Wanted to fight bad. The numbers didn't do so well. I find it funny that War moved up for legacy because of the belts, but y'all want Charlo to stay consistent and move up to fight him at 168 for no belts. And I'd say the fight ain't gonna do the numbers that people thinking. But I wish the fight was done on the zone because the zone overpays. Get them both $8-10 million. Let's get it popping. So it's risk reward for both of them. Great job. Benavidez being 24, he can wait till he's 25, 26, 27, get his belts back. Then when he challenges Charlo moves up, both of them can be fighting for supremacy at 168. And then it really don't matter how much money it is because it's for legacy. Right now, the numbers on guaranteed money will be low and the back end ain't going to be too high. Let's stop the hardcore fan shit and try to get the popular fan. It hasn't made ESPN or Showtime yet talking about this. We still talking about it on YouTube, which means it probably ain't going to do great numbers. I say wait 2 years, let them both build up to he at 168, then fight David when he get his belt back. But why is it okay for David to not be taken serious by Canelo or Plant because he ain't got a belt, but be taken serious by Charlo, who's at 160 when he ain't got a belt? Stop it. Let's just wait and let it marinate. That's CYP opinion. CYP out.
Yo, I gave you 30 extra seconds. But I'll say this. You almost got away without me coming at you, man. Without me having something to say about something you said. So we got to backplay it now. He said something about Charlo and the belt and moving up, and it ain't okay because, you know, whatever excuse he made, which is a valid one, CYP. I'm admitting that, but at the same time, Charlo is the one with no options, you know? So I do agree with you that this is probably not ready based off that example. That metaphor is a very good one about Ward and Kovalev. Man, I didn't expect that shit to flop like that. I promise you. And it probably didn't, you know, if we do the math.
I mean, that had its own dynamics, though, Ness. I mean, great point on CYP, but
nah, but it flopped 2 times. That shit did like 190, 190 or 170, 190 both times.
Yeah.
Like that shit was like crazy. And it was a big fight. And they built it up because they gave Ward a 2-fight deal. Then he got 2 fights with Kovalev. So it was like, and it was HBO. Like they were the you know, HBO was HBO. I never understood why that didn't work out, but that was a good example because that was a hardcore fans fight. And he's right. You know, Ward moved up for 2 belts where Benavidez won't be moving up. I mean, Charlo won't be moving up for any belts. Which is what we talked about earlier, but at the same time, he don't got no options. Unless he could pull this Triple G, because I do believe he pulls off the Triple G.
I think the Triple G is dope. You know, he wants to unify. He says that he wants to unify.
It sounds like it's going to be
That's crazy. Remember, just a couple weeks ago, it was Jaime Munguia that was on the table for Triple G as a potential fight, and now
that's the thing.
Here flies in Charlo.
I think that's the thing that you know, it's whoever offers the right package.
But I thought the B side don't offer the A side money. A deal. I thought the A side is who offers, you know what I'm saying, the fight.
Listen, man. Well, they negotiate the right price. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. Jaime is with DAZN. So but he's also with Golden Boy. So, you know, who knows, man? Who knows? I don't know. I'd rather Triple G than Jacobs, man. It gives him the opportunity to unify. I know he got to be like asking Al for that. Like, come on, Al. You know, my brother unify. Like, I want to unify. You like, yo, you got my brother 2 unifications, man. Let me get 1, man.
Yo, he specifically said on there, like, yo, I never know nothing. I just fight.
Bruh,
you know?
Oh, my God. I know he's going.
There's nothing left to talk about.
I know he's gonna fucking double back on that and be like, "Yo, I made a mistake," or that's not what I meant. But like, he literally said, "I never know how much I'm making. I never know who I'm fighting. I just fight." I said, "Nah, man, nah." My dogs was like, "Huh?" Because I was like, "What?" I had the headphone. I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What?" I'm on a chase slam. I was like, "What?" I can't believe he said that. But I get it too. Like, I tried to put myself in his shoes and wonder what a beautiful life it would be where you just have this unlimited trust and Al, you know, Al loves you so much that you just fight. You don't even know how much you're getting paid, and you still getting to live that life that you living. Like,
look at that house he's in. Yeah.
What was the first thing he said? I should walk y'all through my museum I'm living in.
He was waiting for Brian to say, "Go ahead."
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Yo,
but he's about to show you a Irish castle and shit in down south. Yo, them houses he be showing be huge.
Mitty said his cat. Mitty said his cat.
Call him Capadonna.
Mitty said there's no way he's fighting without knowing what he's getting paid. I know that's a headline. The haters gonna take that headline and it's gonna be like, "Oh my God, Charlo doesn't know what he's getting paid. Is Al Heyman doing right by him?" But Mitty doesn't believe it. Mitty don't believe it. We going out too.
He didn't say anything when Danny Jacobs said you ain't touching M's. Kind of quiet down a little bit.
He definitely
conspiracy.
He definitely wasn't. So you going back to the 7 million being? I'm getting that. So you saying now we got to think about when did that happen in the Barclays Center? What year was that? What
That's
month?
a good question. What fight was that?
Because that means that day in the Barclay, he wasn't making $1 million, but right now he's making $7 million all day per fight.
Oh, I see. You're building the timeline.
Yeah, no, you have to. It is what it is.
It is what it is. When Jacobs pushed up on him and said, "You ain't even touching M's," he ain't say, "Man, you crazy as hell. I got $1 million in my lap." Like, nah, he just was like, You want to talk money? I want to fight or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's a big pay grade too. Like, yo, no million, 7 million.
That's a big jump.
Jumpy jump.
Man, call
Let's go to Natural Wiz in Hamilton, Canada.
Wiz on the back
Canada.
of the truck.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised about the talk for Charlo. Definitely got to keep his name out there. But my thing is, if they do fight, supposedly do fight, how much of a chance does Gennady have to actually stop Charlo by surprise? And know how I say.
I mean, he got the power. He got the power. He just got to do it. Can he do it is really the thing, though.
Yeah, kid gets caught with these counters, man. He can't take too many of them from Charlo, but I see, yeah, he does have a chance with the KO power, like Ness says. The new wrinkles that they've added with my man, the new trainer, that slips my brain right now, but you know, maybe he's gonna take less punches, but he can't take them shots that he takes from all these other guys. And you would argue that he took them shots from Canelo, but you know, the last fight with Derevchenko, he was looking bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could be one of those nice little side bets. You know what I mean? You could win big on Triple G, but that's my call.
All right. Yeah. What up, though?
Dang. It's grabby, you lungy.
What up, though? Huh?
Yo, you do that to you.
Do me when you coming to camp in Florida, man. Get you right, man.
Yo, that's the weather, the sweat right there, man.
You can't do a camp out here, man. Your dogs would bite a hole through the wall.
Yo, I dream of good weather to come over here. Today we're gonna have I think a high of 62 maybe.
Yeah, we up there today too.
I find that funny.
Damn.
I'm about to take my sweater off. It's a little warm up here today.
Yo, we got a new caller. Yo, who's this in Seattle? What up, though?
Seattle's best.
What's the weather in Seattle? Raining?
Seattle.
Hello?
Yes, who's this?
I'm new to your channel. My name is Line 6 Reed. I've been listening to you guys for the past 2 months, and I just wanted to check in and talk boxing with you guys.
You said Line 6 Reed?
Yeah. I got a 14-year-old son who's been boxing since he was 3. Got a lot of YouTube videos up and stuff, and we just excited to get back and get the fight started so, you know, we can get to the 2024 Olympics, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. 14-year-old?
Yeah, he's 14, 165 pounds.
Wow, 165, man. He's huge.
Yeah, he's 6 foot. Yeah, he's about 6 foot. Probably got 10% body fat. He's real nice. I can send you some stuff on your Instagram.
10%?
You can take a look at him.
Hell yeah, tag me on his Instagram, bro. Bro, 10%.
Yeah,
you
sure.
sure he's listen. Hold on a minute, all right? Because I just got educated on body fat by Mike Polite Coffee, the heavyweight with PBC. He said 15% is like very hard to achieve. You sure he had 10%?
Yeah, he trains hard, you know.
Wow.
6 days a week. He's nice. He's, like I said, he's been doing it since he was 2. He stopped when he was 10. He wanted to take up tap dancing and basketball, and then we came back last year. And so this has been a good situation. I think the break was good for him because, like I said, he had been doing it since he was 2 years old, doing mitts, because we was watching Mayweather versus Ricky Hatton, and he was standing in front of TV mimicking it. You know, I played basketball growing up, so I wanted to play basketball, but he didn't. That's not what he wanted to do. And so, you know, now he's back, and it's an exciting thing. And we found you guys' channel, and I told him as soon as I got a chance, I was gonna call in and get with you guys and let him know, let you guys know about him and stuff.
So you guys are going to the Nationals?
Oh, for sure. He's actually going to go down to Louisiana in
Shreveport,
I believe September, and compete down there in Louisiana. So
nice, man. Yeah, man. Tag me on Instagram, bro. We will definitely. And where you guys are from?
We're from Lacey, Washington.
Oh, and you said line 6.
6. Reed.
Reed, like R-E-E-D or R-E-E, like Reed, like Reed?
R-E-E-D.
Okay. All right, champ. Well, I got you, man.
Thank you.
Definitely hit me up so I could, see the Instagram and let everybody else, screen share it and whatnot.
Appreciate it. Will do.
All right, brother. Thank you, man.
Woo! Let's go, champ. You feel me?
Yeah, man. All you fathers out there, man, take advantage, man. Take advantage. Give your sons, some shine, man. You got to start now, man. Following is most important. I was talking to an amateur from my gym, and that's what he said, man, I just want to build a following. And I'm like, man, that's the smartest thing you could say, because, people might not remember Fernando Guerrero, but man, I bet you he's doing very, very well right now because, he had a following and he was able to get a lot of fights because of that following, man. And, he ain't win too many of them, but he kept getting them fights because of them followings, man. So hopefully he's been able to put some of that bread away.
That's the cool thing about Border Wars, brother. It's like, especially amateurs now that participated, they get that extra attention that you normally don't get.
His son is 16 though. He's 14.
14.
I ain't even trying to do that, man.
165 pounds.
Word.
That's a big kid.
And that's 165 pounds. He probably killing men right now. That shit would be damaging to some of these guys. 165. Oh my God, that's like Corey. Even though Corey won a 147 this time around, we got to get Corey that 147 fight, man. Who won Corey at 147, man? Big fight, big fish. Corey Frank, Beaumont, Texas. Let's go. He gonna be in Louisiana as well in the Nationals, man. Go follow Corey. What's his Instagram?
He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Hey, yo, what's his Instagram?
Corey Frank.
No underscore. I thought I had an underscore. That's why I wanted you to, get the
right. you want the whole ting.
That's why I wanted y'all to get the right. All right, we got a new caller in VA. Double checking the list. Looking like not
Corey
VA.
underscore
that is
Frank.
Not VA. That is not VA. This is a completely different number that we don't even have. Alrighty then.
Okay.
Hey, what happened?
All right, so now we get to find out about a new location because I've never seen this area code.
All right.
Yeah. Hopefully he don't hang up in the time it takes me to. Yo, who that? Future?
Nah, that's Snoop Dogg.
Oh, 754. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Yo, you can hear me?
I hear you.
This is Ricky.
Ricky, from where?
South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, man.
Oh, what you got? A new number?
What's up?
You got a new number?
Nah, it's the same number, my brother.
I don't know why it's not in here. 754. That is definitely not up. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, what
I
happened?
see the shit right now. Wait, do I? Let me see. Yup, 91. Yup. Fuck, my bad, Ricky. What up, Ricky?
Nah, we good. But I just want to speak on the Benavidez Charlo saga. I feel like Charlo, I understand what he's saying as far as the fights he won and what he feel like he owed. I just feel like the Benavidez fight is the way to go. Make your own lane, create your own legacy. And I don't get the point about, maybe I don't know enough about boxing, but I don't understand the point he bringing up about Benavidez not having a belt. To me, as a businessman, you should want that fight even more. It's the biggest fight in boxing to me right now, outside of Crawford and Spence or Tank and Ryan. I think you make that fight, you don't got no belt on the line, so there's no sanction if he's coming out of your pocket. And it's the biggest fight. You don't need a belt for that fight. And even if you want a belt, the WBC handing out belts like hotcakes. So go get you a WBC silver belt or some shit and make the fight. It's the biggest fight going. Make the fucking fight and go make your money and do your thing. If you can get the Triple G fight, get the Triple G fight. But as a Charlo fan, I'm saying I hope the nigga hit it. If you don't fight, no contenders. If you can't get the Triple G and you don't fight Andrade, You need to fight Benavidez. Because it's hard to be a Charlo fan if you ain't out here searching for the fight. Go get the fight. If you can't get the fights that you want, then get the fights that you can get. And build your own shit. Stop calling out Cinnamon. Cinnamon don't want to fight you. That's my call, my brother. I appreciate it.
He says Cinnamon. Canelito don't want it yet. But that you could definitely get to him through Triple G and Caleb Plant. And that's gonna be a call on Charlo, man. Yes, 160 or 168. He got 2 routes right there.
Call you Route Face. Anybody on Blog Talk, don't forget you got to press 1 time to let us know that you want to voice your opinion on the hotline. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. Coach Myers, Boomerang, what up?
Coach Myers.
Boomerang.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, hear me?
I hear you.
Yo, I forgot to say this last time I called, but shout out to Doomy being the superstar out there when I went out there, taking pictures of everybody. Dude couldn't even train me, man. Everybody walking up to him, asking for pictures and all that. But shout out for him being a superstar. Also, what about Park Elite for Border Wars? I know Doomy was talking about that. What about that gym?
I ain't never been in there, man.
Yeah, Ness left before he could visit it, man. I was telling him that he would have loved it. He would have loved the location.
Well, check it out.
It sounds small, man.
Check it out. Doomy said it's bigger than Kid Kelly, so that's my call. Y'all take it easy.
I see you don't want to travel, huh? You want to drive to a fight.
It's crazy, yo, Coach Myers, man, yo, and I forgot to tell you that, man, but it's still that time, still surreal to me, you know. I just kind of humbly rolled through it, man, but yeah, a lot of people recognized me, man, and I guess it just shows how much time we've been putting in, man, and the respect we've gained from many people. In our boxing analysts, you know, as boxing analysts and podcasters, so yeah, it was very humbling. Call you dead air. Champ, who's next?
He's not trying to answer the, you know what I'm saying, the
part. All right, so let's kick it then.
Venues, you know man. We doing bigger and better things, so he's not even trying to entertain it. He's like, you, he was talking to you.
He's making moves on the phone right now.
Wait, I know. What you mean? I thought Doomy was talking about getting pictures taken and shit for being famous. When y'all switched the conversation.
Yeah.
Did y'all switch?
Yeah, they were talking about doing it at Park Elite, and Doobie was telling about the facility, and he was explaining to you that.
Nah, my bad.
It's bigger than Kelly. Exactly. See, Doobie? Go ahead now.
No. I heard Coach Myers said it was bigger than Kid Kelly, but does it have like bleachers or chairs?
Chairs.
Yo, I want to find a spot with bleachers. Yo, I remember being in D.C., right? D.C., I think in the Armory, they got bleachers. That shit be jumping, man.
It gives you that stadium feel. That, you know, like, man, you're not in nobody's way, no point of views or blocked.
Cheap. I guess people won't want bleachers because some bleachers don't have backs. You know what I'm saying? If you're in an old spot, you like.
Oh, true, be hard as hell. You sitting on that.
Right, especially if you're a little older, you're trying to hold yourself up. Like,
it'll be like that. You know what it'll be like?
Aesthetically, though,
it'll be like that. It'll be like that iron chair you were sitting on at Waffle House.
Waffle House, yo. But aesthetically, though, bleachers looks better because it's like the crowd is like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you in the mid, you go see right through the ring like. No ropes in the way. Nothing. Not team. But anyway, we out of here. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Coach Myers. We got PBC. Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yo, what's good? Yeah, man, I can't wait to see the Charlos do what they got to do. Either one of them stays and one of them goes. Anything to do to, you know, become a champion. Because like I said on Hot Box with Mike couldn't even get the answer out of Canelo who he wants to fight. So I just think, he's going to be staying there. Obviously, he told Mike on Hot Boxing there's nowhere else to go. So, you got the rat in the corner. Just keep on doing what you got to do. Obviously, get to him. And because everybody wants the big cheese. And the big cheese, the money, is not really Canelo. But the rat's in the corner. He can't go to 175. He said in the Hot Boxing. And hopefully he hurry up and get out of 160 because Bivol might come down. And he definitely going to duck that. He might make a new division, 169 or something. I don't know. But
wait, you changing your pick? I thought Billy was beating him.
No, I got Billy. No, don't.
Cut it. How you got Billy, but you want him to fight all these other if once the king is dethroned, he's dethroned. There's a new king. So, if Billy winning, it's Billy got to fight all these dudes you talking about. Let's see.
Champ, my man Intrigue, the Increíble says, my people got a dope spot in Atlanta, 400 to 500 people. What up? What up, champ?
Hit me up, Intrigue, on Instagram so I could get your phone number because that's a conversation. We could actually do bigger business than Border Wars. Not to say Border Wars ain't big business, but you already know. Jonathan, Ohio. Yo, I miss Miss Paramore. I'm gonna have to text her right now. What's up with Miss Paramore? She got married, man. She got married. It was a wrap, yo. Put on Smash.
Hi, yo.
What up?
What up, GG family? Okay, so Ness, let me first start this off by saying this. You might want to stamp this point or you could write it down. But I know we talked about Cincinnati, about a possible event. So I did the liberty of doing some research and I found the Over the Round Community Council contact information. So if you want to call and kind of get an idea of what it would be like to put the event downtown Cincinnati, you know what I mean? You can contact them, see if there's a cost or whatnot. I have the number and the email and the address. So if you want that information, I can give it to you now, later, what have you. If you're not interested, cool. But doing that had me thinking, Cincinnati, Charlotte during the summer has an event as well called Live After 5. And they're down with what we call Uptown. They open that whole center square up for events. That could possibly be another place that you can bring Border Wars and you could put it right in the heart of Charlotte and just have a ring set up and everybody can come view it while they're shopping and whatnot. So that's just an idea. But to the topic at hand before my time runs out, I kind of agree with CYP with the Benavidez implant thing. I do think that if I'm Charlo, Marotta is a serious contender, especially with the money that he can bring in, and I'm willing to go to his country. Him or GGG will be my top two options.
Wait. You think Charlo's negotiating with Marotta?
No, I said that would be an option for me if I'm him or GGG, because even though it may not do huge ratings, what it would result in is far better. The pay for one, and then two, now you're a 2-belt holder. So that can entice GGG more or put you in a better position for Canelo. Canelo is the cash cow. He's the king, and you move when he moves, just like that. So to me, Rayola Marotta could be something that could really put you on the map, and it's good money. And I think the reason why he said he don't know what he gets is because it's a thing where it's like, all right, if I talk to a recruiter and I tell them I want $45 an hour to $50 an hour, when they call me for a job, I know it's within that range. So I don't even have to talk about the pay until an offer is given for the position. Then I might be able to negotiate more, but I don't even have to ask the recruiter how much it pays, because I know when you calling me, it fits within my salary range of what I'm looking for. So that's why I think he made that statement.
Yeah, man, you got that cape on, champ.
No, come on. Come on.
I didn't roll over and have them tickle my tummy. I love that term. It's a beautiful
proudly,
term.
man, but I love it, man. Listen, this is exactly what he needs. Don't get mad. He needs more CYPs and you of the world to like always be there, so that it shows he got that fan base. It shows that there are people that will purchase, will buy tickets, will show up. That's what it's all about. Fan base. Yo, Brian Custer. Brian Custer.
I'm gonna try to lock in with this Triple G fight. I'm letting you know first. That's
see what I'm saying? So he said I can't tell you, because it's TBA, you know how things is. But then he tells, I'm gonna tell you first. So I'm just saying, I'm crossing my fingers, man. You know, I mean,
damn, that sounded like he was giving him the scoop.
He beats Triple G, right? And I'm telling you, the Mexicans, because the Mexicans want the third fight. Like Mexicans want the third fight. Casual Mexicans, they want that third fight with Triple G. So he beats him. It's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. They're gonna want Canelo to fight him. But back to the tape.
It's kind of what I've been working on. At least that'll give me a little bit more stepping power to say I can fight like a Canelo.
It's kind of like what I've been working on. Isn't that like on par with Ness saying he heard him say on the live that he just was on the phone with Al talking about the Triple G fight? Like they probably gonna get this one off. I don't think it's Marotta. I'm not saying that Jonathan said it's Marotta. I'm just saying I don't think it's Marotta. It really sounds like Triple G, and that would be great for him. He's been waiting for a big fight for a while. You know, it'll stop CYP from saying that Triple G was old when Canelo fought him, because now he's forced to give Charlo credit. You know, all the Mr. PBCs and Mr. CYPs and all the Canelo, they gotta give Canelo credit now, without a doubt, or then you can't give Charlo credit. You can't you can't say he was old for Canelo and then he was fucking rejuvenated for Charlo somehow. So like he's still in his prime for both men, which is great for them. Great for them, you know. Great for Charlo, because again, he knocks off Triple G. He get that Canelo fight, in my opinion. That's what I think. But we got a counter
Boston
punch.
Jared.
No, not yet. We got more audio.
Yes, you know, I fought somebody that Triple G fought too, so I've been like, I itched my way over there to that era. But
so he got a common opponent with Triple G. Which one is that? Korba?
Dervinchenko.
Oh, Dervinchenko. But anyway, we got a counterpunch from Mr.
And hold on, before you go, let's just realize Jermall Charlo beat the shit out of Dervinchenko, sent his ass back to 54, and arguably Dervinchenko beat the shit out of Triple G. Let's move on.
Which means Triple G got to be getting paid handsomely to take this fight, because in theory, you know, or rather Troy's theory of the triangles, he's looking at it like, yo, that's a tough fight. You just beat the shit out of someone I had a tough fight with, so you might beat the shit out of me.
There you go.
According to Troy, of course. Of course, a horse is a horse. Mr. PBC, did we get to his counterpunch already?
Mr. BBC.
All right, well, that's done. That means that we got to get to J-Mac. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Did we give you your counterpunch, sir?
Yeah. No, you didn't.
So this is.
I got it this morning.
This is your second. Yeah. Your second counterpunch is what I'm saying. You want another one, or am I making a mistake here?
No. Yes, I want another one.
Oh well, there you go. All yours, my friend. The floor is yours.
Yeah. So I still got Billy Joe, but I'm just saying, if Charlo does beat Triple G in a better fashion, because Canelo really didn't dominate him, I think Charlo would definitely dominate Triple G. It would defeat his legacy, because that's his best fight, really.
Now, do you think the Mexicans will say, well, of course, like, even though, is Jemmy a Mexican? Yeah, I think Jemmy's Mexican. So you think Jemmy would be like, oh, yeah, of course he dominated Triple G. He was old.
Well, the real Mexicans, well, you know, they have a very big controversial that they don't really consider Canelo Mexican, but yeah, they would definitely say he dominated them. Canelo didn't even knock him out. If he knocks him down or something like that, and destroys him like Triple G's last opponent, yeah, most definitely, man.
I think it would be better if it was. What do you think, actually? Do you think it's better for it to be like Charlo? Triple G looks like Vlad versus AJ, with Charlo still winning? Or should it look like Floyd versus Canelo with Charlo winning?
Like I said, like with Bud versus Kell Brook type of stuff. If he does that in a legitimate fashion, you know, it sucks for Canelo, man. He can't really destroy anybody in their prime, and also an old man. So I definitely think Charlo would do it. But I really do got Billy Joe Sanders. Anybody want to bet? Hit me up. Reverse racism. Shout out to it. And
all right, we gotta go. Listen, guys, since he ducked that question, I really want the answer to that.
I like that, sir.
What do you prefer? How do you prefer Charlo to win against Triple G?
I think Charlo should stop Triple G. So give me the two options you gave me, not the Floyd one. What was the other one? The
Vlad AJ.
I don't want that one because I don't see Jermall going down because he got a chin, but I can see that action, that type of action, you know what I mean? I prefer Charlo to stop Triple G because then for sure the Mexican fans and everybody's gonna be like, you've got to fight Canelo, because Canelo had 2 fights with him and he didn't come close to stopping him.
What about you, Sleepyhead?
Well, Sleepyhead says that, you know, Triple G hasn't been stopped by anybody. So the argument is that why would you think Charlo can stop Triple G? I think that Charlo can stop him. I think that he can stop him, and if it comes to a point where he's fighters are going to be courageous and take as many punches, but I think he's going to take too many hard shots, and they're probably throwing the towel for him. I was a big Triple G fan, man, but you know, beating up on a Schmerta didn't really show me too much. You know, the last fight he had with Derevchenko proved to be very, very, very difficult for him. A lot of people felt like he lost. So I saw a lot of holes in a beat up man, and you know, he dominated for a long time, bro. I'm not retiring the guy. You know, I have no position to say when the man has to go, but you know, a guy like with the animal instinct, you know, and the aggression that Jermall brings, he can really hurt a Triple G. Triple G is there to be hit, man. And you know, yeah, you slipped and you maybe pivoted a couple times against the Schmerta, but I don't know, bro. You ain't getting hit by Charlo like that too many times.
The reason I ask is because it's like, you know how boxing fans are. They don't want to give credit. You know, if Charlo goes in there and whitewashes Triple G like the way Floyd did Canelo, the issue is it's not Canelo. He's not young Triple G. So they'll say that he did that because Triple G lost a step. So I'm wondering, is it better for the fight to be competitive and Charlo still gets the knockout win, where it's like people still think Triple G got more left in the tank, like maybe they want to see him get another fight and then get a rematch. Maybe they want a rematch. Maybe, you know, whatever. Just not the latter, which is, oh man, he was old. I don't want Charlo to get the biggest fight of his career and then people like, man, he was old, man. Triple G got old overnight. You see how slow he was moving? Oh, man.
I get it.
That's
No, and
I'm
you know
saying.
what? And add to that, I you know, when I said it, you know, he stops him or the towel's thrown in, it's later in the rounds, man. The guy's proven to be durable. I'm not just gonna sit here and say that he can't take a few shots. He can take hella shots, but he don't make it 12 rounds taking shot after hard shot like that. He just doesn't, in my opinion.
JP, heavy-handed J, Long Beach. What up?
Long Beach in the house.
Yeah, man, I like it. I think, you know, Triple G has managed to keep some value on his scalp. If I'm the powers that be, I think we're done trying to push the Triple G brand forward. We know it's coming to an end. So now we're pricing out the scalp. Who's going to get the scalp? Who's going to get the big win? Now, Derevchenko had a good fight against him, but I think somebody has to really dispatch a Triple G to kind of take his soul per se, right? And take the mantle that he owns. And I think Jermall could be that guy. But the question is, do the powers that be want Jermall to be that guy? And I don't think they do, man. I mean, Triple G is a old stalwart, and it's about that time for someone to come knock him off. But I think they want to hand that to who they want to hand it to, and I don't think it's Jermall. That's my call.
Shout out to JP. Yo, Jermall got to go to that old body, man. GG take it to the head all day. Pause. You gotta rip him to the body. Slow down the body. He get the stoppage.
We got Adrian in Wisconsin. Watertown was going down.
Pueblo de Agua.
Hey man, I'm actually busy at work right now, man. I'm just listening.
All right, champ. Well, that means that it is time to go to JT in New Orleans.
Stupendous.
Are you available?
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
come on.
No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit.
You know, we're doing live TV.
Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Yo, I wonder, did we all notice at the same time?
Yeah, funny, bro.
Look, he's blushing. Look, he's getting red in the face.
Yeah, funny. Oh man, I'll read this one.
Good job, Barbie. His face is all red.
No, he's all red. Like he looks like the logo at the top.
Yeah. Yo, happy 12th anniversary to me and Doomsday. I say you should have read it, I guess.
I'll read it. I'll read it. Happy. This is from how do you say the last name properly?
Pereira.
Okay, this is from Barbie Pereira. Happy 12th anniversary to me and Doomsday. Hearts. You already know I had to be extra and announce it to the TBV family. Laughing emoji. Good job, guys. Keep up the good work. Glove emoji, and stars for Doomy. You dig?
Thank you, baby. I love you, man.
It's gonna be there forever pinned now. I'm gonna
pin the guy.
I wonder if I can pin it forever because it keeps disappearing after like 15 seconds. I gotta repin it.
12 years, guys. 12 years, man.
We got
That's a blessing.
lids to the lows.
Lids low.
Get your ass in the ring and
Ain't no
swing,
hard
man.
buttons. Boxing motherfucker like this.
BoxingWords.com.
Hey, Daddy. Boxing thinking man's game. This is GOLOVKIN. Skill. Up here. You gotta be out think a motherfucker. That's what
BoxingWords.com.
TVV, what happened, man?
What up?
Everything. Coach on this side. Shout out to my guy about it. As far as this Triple G shit, I don't mind if Charlo fight. My whole problem with Charlo and the Benavidez shit is just shut the fuck up, then, bro. All that goddamn yapping. See, that's just me. If you gonna get the yapping, I want to see some scrapping. You know me, I'm simple as fuck, man. But scratch all that. Shout out to Border Wars and let them get your ass in the ring and swing. TBV versus Wisconsin. I'm in that count. It's going down. Y'all stay up, my guy. Oh, shout out to Stonebone. Y'all finna come through Colorado Springs. If you around, I'm gonna hit you up, my guy. I need to get some work while I'm on that road. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, you notice that
Lizlo's activated.
Energy has changed. You notice that his energy has changed?
He's activated, champ. I noticed it from the rip. Yo, as soon as he came back from the trip, the energy was different.
He was like, I'm ready to go.
He's in goal time, bro. Goal time. Shout out to Lizlo.
Word.
For real.
I love it, man. I love it. Hopefully he gets Crawford to train him and brings him to the gym, man, to the event. That would be amazing. Let's go to Rue with a 504.
Rue in the 504.
504.
What's happening, fellas? Good morning. What's up?
What up?
The reefer addict.
Big up yourself, Frank. This is the new body snatcher. I saw you getting that word. Good job, man. But I think Charlo will get credit for Golovkin. I mean, if he beats him, that's his best win. I don't think he's gonna stop him, but he can definitely beat him. But just to piggyback off of JP's point, if Golovkin still is this scalp that, I don't know, is lucrative, I think Canelo gets that more than Charlo, because that's still a fight I believe that casuals are still gonna pay for. I mean, both of those guys did 2 successful pay-per-views. If they put the third fight on pay-per-view, I mean, that satisfies everyone that has pumped money into both of these fighters over the past 2 years. So if it gets to that point, I would not be shocked if we get a third Canelo fight. Not that that's something we're thrilled with, but money may dictate that. But I think Charlo, if he gets the fight and he wins, he gets credit for me at least. But that's my call. You guys have a good day.
You too, brother. Breakdown.
Twin Orlando, what up?
Orlando.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't got much on the topic, man, but I got something to say, man, because I got to the episode late. But, yo, like, those who think they see something, right, off of the Border Wars 10, you know, and want a piece of me, bro, like, come to 147 and say my name. They know who they are, man. There's 2 of them. One is from a lower weight class, and one is from a high weight class. Like, yo, like, these dudes, it takes them to see something to join Border Wars. Yeah. I went in there like nothing, bro. That's what I'm saying. These niggas, yo, they the cowards, bro. It takes them to see something to now want to join Border Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was working with a weight disadvantage, a height disadvantage, a reach disadvantage, and I took the fight.
Yo, Twin.
Was coming off one. He was coming off a knockout win. He was coming off a knockout win.
Hold up.
They gotta say my name, bro. I ain't gonna say no name. They gotta say my name.
Twin, hold up, cause I gotta give you another one. And he had a youth advantage, man. You older,
exactly. Man. Exactly, bro. Like I don't pick fights, bro. Like I fight, bro. It's not, yo. I'm telling you, bro. If I could have made excuses, I could have made many excuses, bro. Do you know? Oh, like a month before the fight, I made 160. But I didn't like the way I was holding the weight, and I had to ramp up my cardio. I didn't like where I was at conditioning wise. So, bro, but a week before the fight, I was 154. So I had a carb load the whole week, and it didn't really sit with. That didn't sit with me right either. I lost rest. I was like slow, bro. I was like off that whole week. Some people could tell that I wasn't too good, bro, like mentally. So my game plan when I saw Jordan 3 months ago, I was like, oh, I know what I gotta do and what I can't do. I seen the footage of him, you know, being the other dude and how we beat him. Yo, that didn't run through my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was off, so I came with a different game plan, which I should have. Also, another thing, bro, I busted my knees that Thursday at an IHOP, coming out of an IHOP. But I don't make excuses. I could have made that excuse. I fight through pain, man. It's nothing. This shit is nothing new to me, bro. I have played football with broken ribs and still 3 interceptions for touchdowns after the fact with a broken rib. I played softball and baseball, broke my wrist during the game, broke it in 7 different places. I find out after, and I was still swinging the bat, trying to play and playing.
They challenging your toughness, man. You tough, bro. You got in there, did it. Don't worry about that.
I want to know who talking.
They cherry picking. They cherry picking. But you want me? Say my name and come to 147. Say my fucking name. And bro, don't force them to say my name, because then they feel they're gonna have to. But if you got them balls, bro, say my name. Say my name. You're not built like me. You're not.
But where's these messages? Where you getting all this feedback at? I ain't see it. Where is that?
Bro, you ain't see it. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. A few episodes ago, somebody, you know, they were saying some shit, because before that Sunday, after the Border Wars, they come on, and now you see them. Now they want to get into the Border Wars. There's 2 of them. I'm not going to say their names. It's one of the lower weight class. I ain't got too much to say about him, but if he think he sees something, come up to me. But the other dude said a little bit much, and he's coming from a higher weight class. Yo, they on the show, bro. Say my name, bro. Say my name, and you see, you ain't built that way, bro, because you cherry picking. I don't cherry pick. But now you got to come down to me. You come down to 147. You come to me, bro. And that's the thing. I'm in it for Border Wars Wisconsin. If them 2, if they call me. Because, you know, I got shit to sacrifice. You know, there's certain shit that I need to take care of. But for them, I'll do it, bro. But, you know, I'll do it. And I'll make sure that they're going to make the weight. And then I could book my flight and pay you the money. If not, I'm not playing no games, man. This shit is important to me. Them motherfuckers want it. They think they want. Okay, come see me, bro. You ain't see fully me. That wasn't fully me, bro. Like, so you think you see something, man. I set them eyes low. You'll see nothing. You'll be sleepy. You'll be sleepy.
Yo, what weight class is the dude that's talking,
Sleepy
man?
time.
Oh, he. I don't know. He's just heavier. And he said something about 147.
Has he
and
fought?
The other dudes want to know my weight. Yo, come up, bro. Come up then. Come up. I don't make excuses, bro. And there's another thing about Jordan. Yo, this is shit. It's like after the fight, it's like, yo, bro, you making excuses on your win. What you gonna do after you lose? Bro, Ness, once you started questioning his power, you should have heard the shit he was saying, talking about, 2 standing eights. What? Where the fuck was I with the 2 standing eights? And now we got the footage. You know you was lying. And then in that same day, the day after, it was the same day. He's talking about, I was coming down to 160. Where the fuck is he getting this information from? He's trying to make his win look better because he couldn't knock me out and you questioning his power. That's the type of shit I don't respect. So at them 2 lies, I can't believe nothing he said to me after the fight. When I told him, yo, I had no sparring. I had 1 official sparring with King. 1 light sparring. The other 2 with my trainer, bro, he weighs 185. There's not much he can do. He can't come at me like that. He got the body pad on. It's more like work more than him coming at me. You know what I'm saying? But Jordan's like,
hold up. Jordan. Jordan rematch.
Yeah, he told me he didn't have sparring like that. And then also he was talking about he's asked me how much I weighed. Like right after the fight, I'm like, I can't. Last time I weighed myself at Thursday, 157. He said 155. But now after all the lies, I don't believe him, and we didn't get a chance to weigh in, so I don't believe him. All I'm saying, I ain't got too much to say about
Nah, he sent me
Jordan.
a picture. I'm trying to find it. I think it was yesterday he sent the picture. He weighs 157 today, or yesterday rather.
But you know how much I weigh now? 152. Like, yo, the 151. Like, I've been losing the weight, bro. Like, but I'm just saying, I weigh more than him. Like, I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that after all the other lies, bro. Like,
look. He actually sent the weight, and it says 157.2. Don't play with me, Ness. Tell Twin send that weight. What's your weight? So now you saying you 152, but he got it on camera. You know what I'm saying? A little bit different. But yeah, so what you saying? So what y'all saying? What y'all saying? Y'all trying to make that rematch? You want that rematch?
Nah. I got more smoke for the dudes that think they see something,
but
man. I don't want that.
Say they name.
Nah. They the ones calling me. They the ones want me, bro.
Who?
Yo,
so I can get the word.
All you gotta do is get on the show and say my name. That's all you gotta do. Get on the show and say my name. Say that's who you want. Bro, because they're gonna be forced. They're gonna be forced to call. I want that same energy where you see something, Mikey Garcia. You see something? Come see me at 147 then.
Bro, but can I just know? Can you text me at least?
You can't blow it up, bro. I'll text you. You can't blow it up on the show because they're gonna be forced. It's not the dude at the lower weight. He probably just sees something. But the other one saying the other thing's too much. That like I want that one. I really want that one. But I don't want them to be forced. Where they have to think they forced to fight me. Like, nah, man. You gotta shift. They fucked up, bro. I was working with a lot of disadvantaged. They got it fucked up.
Is he talking about Bo? Was it Bo and Bama?
No. But that shit, I'm not gonna answer no more. It wasn't Bo.
All right, man. All right. Well, at least you sauced up the end of the show, man. That made me happy. I got a smile on my face.
What's the first letter of their name?
I'll let Ness know, but I want y'all to keep it in-house because if they hear it on the show or y'all start texting them, they're gonna be forced. I don't want them to be forced. I want them to do it, organically. Keep that same energy, man. That same energy you have, that you see something, keep that. Not because I'm calling you out now, and I'm not gonna say your name. Come to me. Come see me. 147.
Do they got fights?
You want to see nothing.
Do they got fights?
No, and that's the thing too. Go in like I did, 0-0. Come to me. Once they start fighting, that shit is over with. That shit is over. Come see me 0-0. You 0-0. I was 0-0 fighting the dude coming off a knockout win. You still ain't like me. You still ain't getting like me. Because you got to call me out on lower weight class or even the dude coming up because he sees something, right? But nah, man. They ain't like me, bro. At all. Shit is nothing. Disadvantages fighting through injuries is nothing new to me, man. Get at me. Say my fucking name. That's my fucking call.
All right. Yo, who was at a lower weight than 160?
You've seen him. You know how strong he is.
That one has it.
No, because he said they also never fought. So
right.
I don't know. And he ain't talking about Liz Lowe because Liz Lowe already signed up. Liz Lowe did say he want to fight at 54 though, just in case y'all want to smoke each other out. You know what I'm saying?
You say what?
I'm just saying. weird. Lidslow said he want to fight 54. Lidslow seen Twin. Twin got some aggression to get off. I don't know who said what. I'm just trying to fish.
I'm like, what's going on? Hold on. Who's at the
You can't touch me. You're not man enough.
But
They
again,
must
he
be at
said
the
the
gym,
dude
no?
never fought. He said the dude never fought and called him out or brought his name up. I don't know. But now the dude wanna fight in border wars. Never fought. Now wanna fight lower weight and a higher weight. Like somebody in a higher weight was like calling him out. I don't know. We're talking about. We gonna have to listen to the show he listened to, man. What episode was it, man? Let us know, man.
What episode was it? So we can watch it. He's supposed to text Ness. He's supposed to text him.
Oh, they definitely saying it's Liz Low in the chat. I don't know. Was
Yo,
it Liz
it
Low?
might be Liddy. It might be Liddy.
Liz Low, come on back, man. Come on back. Did you ever have something to say about Twin?
No comment.
We don't hear you. We don't hear you. Bluetooth, no worky.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, man, it ain't working, man.
You can't touch me. You're not man enough.
It ain't working, man. My Gene Bear Boomerang, his ain't working. His ain't working.
Damn, I mean, I don't even know what to say after that call.
Word. That was explosive.
What can you
Yeah,
say?
but if you don't get anybody from Moore's house, I'll take the Moore's house fight. Obviously, I can't do it this go around in Wisconsin.
On, man. It's Wisconsin or nothing. We working with Wisconsin. Then we can talk about other spots. Right now, we not even entertaining other spots because like Wisconsin got us bougie. We need a venue now.
Yeah, Wisconsin's got a super bougie.
Word, like it got to be tables for the ladies to sit at.
Yeah, no, I can't do June though because I got to drop off my daughter in DR.
Wow,
so I'm gonna be there around the same time.
That's a good trip. I'm actually going to DR in May, man.
Yo, Jordan's dumb, yo. Jordan's
Yeah, man, it's good. But yeah, man, Moore's house, definitely. I'm 5'10". I'm around like 252 right now. So, and I'm a drinker just like him. So we can have a pint afterwards. But yeah, man, if you don't get anybody from him, I'll definitely pick up that fight on the next one.
Bruh, send your wife to drop your daughter off. This the one, man. You in Moore's house, June, in front of the world, man. Live on BPE in front of 400 people to 500 plus streamed on the app. Let's go.
Come on, Ness. You know, she's not letting me go alone. It's all three of us or nothing.
No, you gotta tell her she can't make you fight in front of her and your daughter. That's insane. That's too much pressure. I'm telling you.
That's insane.
Listen,
That's insane.
Listen, I fought in front of my lady. That was a lot of pressure, man. I don't like that.
I don't know. We'll think about it though.
I guess after you get a few wins and shit like that, it'll get easier. But man, your first fight in front of your freaking wife and daughter, I wouldn't recommend that shit, man.
I mean, last time, Ness, when you hit my man's Russ with some hard shots, it does something, man. Your loved one is that close, and she gonna wanna reach for the.
Yo, where's that Park Lee boxing club?
Oh, Park Elite, boxing academy, but it's over here in Jersey. It's in Roselle.
It's in Roselle.
They got a nice little spot, man. Got the ring, you got the weight room area, you got the locker rooms. It even got a little back lounge area. You got like foosball and pool table, I think, back there. But it's a really, really well put together, and it's off the Westfield Ave. I mean, if you're up around this way, I guess it'd be a dope spot. There's not too many of them around here. Me and Ness had to travel a half hour, 45 minutes, which was obviously to a pro gym. It's a little different, but
all right. I'm gonna see if I can check it out. Yo, have a good one though.
Cheers. Let me know, man. Shit, Miami. If you're gonna be going over there, hit me up.
Yeah, he gonna need to train if you want to.
Yeah, Miami. Stop playing games, champ. If you're gonna go over there, hit me up. I'm gonna start going. I need to get in shape. I need to get on this weight loss journey.
Let me get to J Mac. Because I never got to his call.
Damn, now we ready for the Mac attack.
J-Mac, we want you to make a debut on Border Wars June 12th, Wisconsin, Watertown, in front of everybody.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready!
So you hating?
I'm that guy.
What you want to bet on? Bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
You getting that money, right? Easy. You bet $1 million easy. And I for the bread. When I him, y'all gonna say he was too weak on my life.
Okay, bow down, bitches. I'm about to handle business. I'ma teach you all a lesson. This'll only take a minute. Got a part and all this passion in my blood. Niggas hating just because. Think about it. Everybody love Bud. J-Mac, where you at? Where you at? All these niggas hating on me. Shit is whack. Shit is whack. So official with it. Go and check the stats. Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Next, I only got a minute. Get ready for the back attack.
That shit it just never gets dull. Live energy.
Yo.
Mac Attack.
Twin.
What up?
Twin, fuck nigga, I'm saying your name right now. What's up? What's next?
Well, you got to lose the weight.
Playing.
You heard that. He said 147.
I'm playing.
I was going to say,
I was
about to say, how you going to lose all that weight? That's like 60 pounds.
Nah, I like this energy, man. I'm just
Yo,
playing.
Who you think he talking about?
Go ahead.
Who you think he talking about?
I'm thinking Liz Lowe went. Liz Lowe said he had to check it out, and he saw something, made a comment on there, and I think you're talking about Liz Lowe. That's a hunch. That's a guess. So, in my bad if I'm putting him out there, but that's what I got. That's the dots I'm connecting. To answer your question, I gladly decline. I don't have my mind on board right now. I got some other. Huh?
I thought you the way you started. I thought you were about to say gladly accept.
Nah, I'm more focused. I got some stuff I'm taking care of. Plus, we having basketball season, and we got a big sponsorship this year. So I'm gonna just continue focusing on my daughter and hooping this year because she's hooping real good. A lot of scouts getting in after her, so I want to just stay focused on that. I'll try to make the ones I can, but if I can't, I'm not. So no, I gracefully decline. But as far as the topic, man, y'all know where I'm at with it. Charlo talks a lot of shit about who this, move up. He ain't got a belt. They got dudes that got belts at his weight class. He can't make fights. They got one dude that won't fight him, but he mad at him. Him mad still for 5-6 years ago and shit like that. The dude just talking, man. And I mean, Charlo fan or not, you gotta call it like it is. He's quick to say in one sentence nobody knows him, but do somebody know you to get a Canelo fight? Nah, but you was his manager, his mandatory, so I give you that. But at the same time, you run around here saying who somebody don't know, but obviously they don't know you enough for you not to get that fight. So I'm confused. Which one? I think the Benavidez fight would be a great fight from him. And remember, he the one that said he was gonna snap Benavidez's neck. Benavidez matched his energy, and now he started moving the goalpost. So call it what you want and what have you. Respect it. 154 Mel who doing this thing. 160 Maul sitting on his ass, and he making fucking excuses every time a fight comes around. That's my call.
Say what?
All right. Gado. Well, how the hell are you, man? It's been a long time. Gado. Well, we are gathered here today. CYP Counterpunch.
Yo.
Let me find out Twin talking about
Andrade.
you.
He a big fan of Andrade, so he always gonna shit on Charlo because nobody knows Andrade, and he mad about that. He mad that Varda Rosen was never a champion when everybody seemed to thought he was because that was Andrade's biggest win. But now when we found out Varda Rosen ain't no champion, we want to flip it up to Willie Monroe. See, y'all argue between Willie Monroe and Varda Rosen, but over here hating on Charlo. Listen, man, I wish that Charlo and Andre would fight. But the truth of the matter is, man, They're at 160. Let them two argue. Triple G's at 160. Let all three of them argue. Marota's at 160. Let all four of them argue. Stop worrying about a 168 pounder that ain't got no belt and a 160 pounder. Stop getting so emotional about these fighters talking shit online. They all do it. Some of them don't do it because it's not their personality. Some of them do because it is their personality. But you don't understand. Dude, athletes talk shit because they know how. It's easy for them to do. Some of them just don't because they would come off bad at it. They just aren't that good at it.
Cut it. Well, alrighty then. Did we give Myers that boomerang? I believe he went to that boomerang.
Yeah,
Jonathan
we did, yeah.
Sims, we went to. JT as well. Looking like lids low with the counterpunch.
Counterpunch.
×2.
Lids low. Oh shit! You paid money to come back, and it's your phone. You probably better off hanging up and calling back in, man. There's something wrong with your phone.
Final round.
Cause we don't hear you, and we hoping that we don't hear you, but we hoping Twin was talking about you.
We can make that fight next.
We gon' make that fight with all the energy, but your phone ain't
Joe.
working. Yes. How the hell are you? No, you disappeared again.
Don't ask me that question.
Damn.
I said
We're so
you
close.
got to unmute. You gotta unmute.
Hello?
Now we hear you.
Okay, cool bean. All day Twin. If Twin talking about me, shout out, we can get it shaking at Barter 112. We gonna line that up.
Well, it ain't no if. Did you have anything to say about Jordan Baker and Twin, who wore red with high black socks and white like knee braces and red shorts, and his headgear got knocked off? Did you have anything to say?
Nah, but I did see the fight. I don't recall saying all that shit. But scratch all that. If he think he heard something that I said that talking about him.
No, he don't think. We just guessing because he don't want to say no name. He say he ain't trying to put pressure. He don't want us to put pressure. He want the two dudes that had that energy for him to call him out at 147.
But he also said they messaged him or some shit like that, right?
He said he gonna message me the names, is what he said.
This is what I'm about. If Twin talking about me, I'm down for the fight. I ain't ducking no goddamn smoke, bro. So, however he took whatever I said, well, fuck it. If you can't criticize a fight, okay, cool. My nigga, we can get it cracking. Straight up in here. I'm gonna match your energy, dog. Now, this is all if you talking about me. So, and I'm gonna get down to 154 for this Border War 11. And then come Border War 12, I get down to 147. I'm gonna make it happen, my nigga. Again, if you can't take no criticism on a fight, fuck it. And whoever told you, I hope they hype you up, bro. We can goddamn get it cracking. Cause all I said was between he wide open for jabs. Now if he got a problem cause he wide open for jabs, cause I hit guard was, and Jordan did take advantage of that. So whatever, clever, my nigga. Border Wars 12, let's line it up. That's where I'm at.
All right, at least he being realistic, and he like, yo, I ain't gonna be able to make no 147 for June. We could do that next time.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Cause he is coming down from 80. JT said I never went to him. What in the hell? I thought we played the.
Yeah, nah, we
couldn't get to him. Yeah.
We ain't gonna.
Oh shit. Go ahead, JT.
Y'all didn't get to me because y'all started that weak ass, that dumb ass laughing. All three of y'all.
What laughing?
Y'all forgot that?
What laughing?
What laughing? Oh, when his girlfriend, his wife, did the anniversary chat.
Oh, I didn't know what it was, but all three of y'all was laughing at it, so I just muted back.
My bad.
Yeah, Doomy's anniversary, man. It's 12th anniversary.
Oh,
girl.
my apologies, Doom. I didn't know it was your wife. I thought it was another super chat thing. Nah, but what we talking to? We talking Canelo, Charlo.
We talking about the Charlo interview with Brian Custard.
I think I heard that. Didn't you play that one time? Few.
Well, that was just a snippet. Now he released the whole interview yesterday.
Oh, okay. So he's saying it's talks about Triple G, him fighting Triple G, or the Benavidez
that's what
fight.
He's saying. That's what he sound like. He working on that Triple G fight. Charlo is.
Man, this is my thing. You know, Charlo, I like Charlo, but the thing about it, he stepped in that high seat with Benavidez, started that all up. Now beat that Benavidez on his neck, kind of with it. I think that fight should be made. Not no Triple G, because Triple G is old, and if Charlo do fight him and beat him, and will beat Triple G, they gonna say he was too old. So I don't even want to go down that path. I think he need to go out there and take out Benavidez. He get more clout with that. Then come back, and then we got to talk with versus Canelo versus Charlo.
All right.
Breakdown.
I disagree with that.
Yo,
but that's okay.
so it is lids low, but that fight can't happen unless
54.
Unless Twin taking that at 54. It got to be lids low because Keem summed that up real quick. Keem said, well, lids low is the only guy that said that when he went to the fights, he's seen a few guys he could take.
Ultra combo!
Yo, I love Border Wars, man. Y'all don't even get it. For real. But, looks like...
Counterpunch.
From whom?
CYP counterpunch.
CYP counterpunch.
Yo, you got one side of the fence that says, yo, fight the guy that's not for legacy for less money and ignore the guy Triple G who is legacy for more money. Lose if you ignore Triple G. Secondly, all of y'all who keep putting down Maul to boost up Mel, remember, he left 154, right? You thought it was because he couldn't make the weight, but he's telling you, no, I left the weight so my brother could shine at 154 and I can go to 160. Then when I move to 168, my brother gonna come to 160. That's how it works with those two. If you telling me that Jermall could not move to 154 and whoop Jermall's ass, you're crazy. Jermall could beat Jermall. There's nothing that Jermall has done that Jermall cannot do. He only has less accomplishments.
Cut it.
I hope they don't never fight.
All right.
I hope they don't never fight. They got to keep it classy like the Klitschko's. We going to Arizona, first time caller. Arizona?
First time.
Who's this?
Let it shine.
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you. Who's this?
It's Fred Robinson.
Red Robinson? Or Fred?
Fred Robinson.
Fred Robinson.
Yeah, Fred.
What's going on? You in Tucson?
No, I'm originally from Eloy, just outside of Tucson. But this is my thing on the Charlo thing right here. So, if you want to get Canelo so bad, why shouldn't he be able to vacate 160 and per WBC rules be mandated to fight Canelo? And two, like I said, I'm from Arizona, so I fucks with David Benavidez, but I fucks with Charlo for real. Only way that fight makes sense to me is if they steal both of Canelo's dates. If they would have paid Ellis to step aside, took the May 5th, took the May date, and took the September dates, and forced Canelo to bow down to losing the pay-per-views, they would have smoked him out. You know, that's my opinion on that.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in.
I'm going to put you to sleep.
I just hope he gets this Triple G fight. That'll give him the leverage necessary to get other big fights. Looks like we got the everybody, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Wednesday, we have our first Unguarded schedule with Smoke 'em Out Jay. If you're a Patreon, head on over to Patreon, drop him a question. He's going to be fighting Border Wars 11 June 12th. Wisconsin, Watertown. He's taking on Arturo, the heavyweight from Beaumont, Texas, one of those Corey Frank boys and stablemates. So, yes, sir. Here we go.
Yep. You can catch me at Next Up Sports Talk, NEXUP Sports Talk. Also, the Weigh In Boxing on IG or the Weigh In on YouTube. Do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, but it does help with our visibility or growth. Border Wars, Watertown, Wisconsin. Be in the building if you can. BP Network, man. Check out the app. Peace, y'all.
All right.
Champ. You already know Alex _Doomsday _LAINEZ on IG, Twitter. Alex Linus TVB, TikTok. I think I'm never going back now. You know, it's a hate-love relationship. And yeah, this is the Boxing Voice, Nestor Gibbs, Doyen Francis, and yours truly, Alex Linus. And I'll say it again, Doyen Francis.
Yeah.
And this is you better get it right. You better yeah. No, just kidding.
Yo, we just got a 140-pounder who wants to fight at 140 or 147. I'll take a catch weight in between those weights. No experience. You know, he wanted to fight before, ended up not fighting, never signed up, finally signed up, sent his fee, he's ready. He's like, fuck it, I'm doing it. He's 5'7", he's 30 years old. He has run football and track and field in high school, semi-pro football player for a couple of years after high school. No amateur boxing record or experience, but always wanted to try the sport. Tried to do some boxing training and ended up getting caught up with work. However, he just works out occasionally, nothing major. And his girlfriend challenged him to try Border Wars.
Oh.
Wow. That's amazing. Shout out to your girlfriend, man. Challenge some of his friends now, too. Yo, we out. Any 140, 147, novice, never sparred before, hit me up. We got somebody paid, ready to rock and roll. Adrian, if you got 140, 147, novice, never sparred before, because Adrian's novices be sparring. Nah, I sparred him only twice. Dog, that ain't no novice if he sparred. You know what I mean? But, yo, we out. Peace.
Peace. The Boxing Voice. Hit that subscribe button, that bell also, because if it isn't shaking, you ain't baking.
You ain't
with us.